Hello, hello. It's your boy Tosanyo. Welcome to my read-along / reaction series of the main story of Blue Archive. For people who don't know what the game Blue Archive is, Blue Archive is a gacha RPG mobile title developed by Nexum Games and published by Yosta. It was released on the 4th February of 2021, so like 2.5 years ago. And it is a tactical role-playing game that allows the players to form mobilized units of up to 6 members to participate in various military campaigns. And it is described as a game RPG about finding miracles in everyday life. And for today's stream, I'm gonna focus on the story of it. The updates recently, like after Word 1, was like a few weeks ago, and today that dropped like after Word 1, also after Word 2, which comes like after this episode here. But after I'm done reading those two, we're going next to Reverse 1999. Which is also like a new gacha game that released like 2 days ago in the global server, like globally. Do I have a picture about that? Reverse 1999. Let me see. I do have knots, but let me do something different. But yeah, I'm gonna play Reverse 1999 next, and what this game is. Let me see. Is there a good description? Yeah. So Reverse 1999 is a turn-based tactical role-playing video game that's developed by Blue Poch. And it's a time-traveling JRPG game, strategic card game based. And there's like something that's called a storm that like occurs like at the year of 1999 that's like reverses back time. And I played like the game right on the release, but I skipped the story just so I have like a head starter for like the passive cafe income, how you call it. But now that I'm done with all of that, I'm gonna read the story after I'm like done with the Blue Archive for today. So I'm gonna jump right in with After Word 1 and then with After Word 2. So I'm gonna turn off my PNG tuber while I'm reading that, and yeah. For that time, I'm not gonna, while I'm reading the story, I'm not gonna interact with chat, but if I'm like done with reading one episode, I might have time to respond what's coming. So I will like have my alerts and my chat like turned off for now. So now let's jump straight in. Okay, it's not voice acted. There's no voice acting anymore. Hello, Sensei. How are you doing, Planner? I am fine. Aruna's taking good care of me. Hehe. Hehe, gotta have this with strawberry milk. Though, she's still sleeping. Oh, okay. Wake up, Aruna. Sensei's here. This isn't the time to be asleep. Arna, if you don't get up, I'll poke you in the cheek. Something keeps... Huh? What? What? Good morning, Aruna. When did it become the morning? It's lunchtime now, Aruna. We can't sleep in so late. It's basics. I'm supposed to be a role model. Waking up early is the first thing you need to do. Setting example is after that. How'd it end up like this? Must be a lot of work, Plunder. It's okay. I'm starting to get used to looking out for Aruna. It's starting to feel like I'm getting in trouble. But that's okay, because with Plunder and I together, the C-Team chess will be able to do even more in the future. Positive. I will also aid Sensei. Oh my gosh. They're such a good combination, I think. I'm looking forward to it, Plana and Aruna. Likewise. I look forward to it too, Sensei. Yes, Sensei? They have like more functions now that there are 2 super AIs, super OS, but it's gonna use up more battery energy. Gotta charge that C-Team chest all the time. Arno has been sleeping a lot lately. Speaking of like charging up. That's because I'm here. The C-Team chest is overloaded because of me. And I understand that. The student council president has gone missing here as well. Huh? The student council president is missing this world as well. So okay, that was some cliffhanger. And I can imagine why this was a good decision to like part those two, to split up in parts and then wait after the live stream. So it has been like 2 weeks to 1 month after what 1 got like released, and now today after what 2 came out. So like after the live stream with like the sound archive and things, like the live stream to the 2nd anniversary, and we get like a lot of freebies, what's like really cool as well. But there's like the one thing, there are like some hints here. So Aruna sleeping a lot, and the General Student Council president is missing both worlds. But I think the reason Aruna sleeps like a lot has something, has like more reason. Since like Aruna, Plunder, they look like very similar to the president. You could like say those are the president, but maybe not. Since they're like AIs, they can like programmed. But yeah, gonna check out afterward too. Maybe this gives more answers. Oh, Francis. Gonna fine-tune my voice. So, this is how the story ends. Not only did they defy my predictions by not being our main character, they returned the narrative to the desired timeline. Of course! Yes, this may have seemed like the final story, but it wasn't. To deceive the audience, the story, and me. But Sensei, don't assume that your miraculous interventions will always be possible. The story must continue. Of course! This is the transition to a new phase. Yes, the story ends here, but a new beginning must flourish. Yes, Gematria also needs a revolution for that purpose as well. Our old ally that was expelled, buried, and sealed away. Yes, I must find them. I hope you're excited, Black Suit. I shall finish what you have started. What has Black Suit started? I mean, there's nothing anymore. Like, the Ark of Atrashis in the Abydos Desert has been dug up. And now it's like, finding a new member for Gematria so that they're like, at full count again. So they're cooking. Calculation complete. Hypothesis confirmed. And verification. Man, this has some kind of energy. I see. I get it now. I understand why Arona is similar to me, Arona, the OS system of the G-Team chess, but a different entity. They were here. That's why no one could find them. The Student Council President. Yo. Don't leave me on the cliffhanger. Yo. Yo. The PV? PV 4.5? What? Hey, yo. What? That's so fast! Monogatari style! Hyakayoran. So volume 4, and then a new volume 5. Hoshino passed. And who's that? A new president. Yo. What? What? What was that? Okay, so we get a new story. But for that, it's gonna take a long while. So, the rabbit story volume 4 here is like not really concluded this year. So it's gonna continue from there. Okay, now rewards. Ah, we don't get a video player. We don't get a video player. But okay, man. This was something. This was something. So there's not much I can do anymore, but let me turn on my PNG tuber again. So that was something. That was something. But now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna change the title to like reading the reverse 1999 story. Okay, let me see. Category, reverse 1999. Okay. So let me open a new instance. Play. Windows capture? Reverse. Okay, now here it is. Here it is. Just need to do stuff that it's like below everything. Okay, alright. There it is. And for Blue Archive, I'm gonna do something with that to mute it. So can you see something? Probably not.
Greetings. Today
you can hear it.
The color of your eyes very well.
Okay, let me do that again. Maybe it's not Windows capture, but it's like game capture. Reverse 1999. No? Okay, how does this work? Eh.
Timekeeper? Timekeeper? Are you asleep? Okay. Please have a good one.
Okay, this is the livestream experience, scuff. But you know this game, 1990, Reverse 1999. It has been like out for like 2 days, but there was like a shit ton of like how it's called? Advertisement for it. And now that I see it's out, it's like yeah, not really sure how describe it. How do I do it? but I was like, did like some research about this game. How about display capture? Okay, this works, but you see like a lot. Display capture is a little bit dangerous, but I think I can handle it. Let me do full screen. Graphics full screen. On. Display capture. Yeah, okay. There it is. Oh gosh. This is so messy. But okay, it worked. So this game has been out for like 2 days. It started at like October 26th. This was like on the first day. But there was like a live stream on like the 25th of October, so like 1 day before that, and they did like a really good introduction of everything, like the Ian live stream, and it really showed like that the Ian voice acting was like really superb.
Order is more important than opinion. I was taught in this way.
And it did like the how it's called, prerequisition milestone, so exceeded it even, so that we get like 73 pulls or something during 10 days of the login campaign or something like that. There are like a lot here. For example, like tasks I have like completed already. 8 daily letters. We get like 3 5-star units as well. And if we spend a little bit more of money, like here for the deluxe edition or like characters edition, we can get like additionally like single pulls, like good in-game marks, and like a 5-star character here as well, like Charlie. And according to like the Wikipedia, like the fan wiki, this character is like really strong. But yeah, I skipped like a lot of story just so that I could like unlock like the passive income stuff. So this CX, for example, is like at maximum currently. So according to the in-game stuff, there's like you can do it to level 5, but here's nothing anymore. So I've like reached the maximum right now. So I have like full level on like the credits, how they call it, like if I use like Blue Archive terms. And the other one is like artifacts or something, I would say. Like you use one currency for like leveling up, and the other one for like the skills and like rarity, like star level up or something. You could say like it's like a ELEV currency, more or less. And this is like your cafe, more or less. And it's a little bit weird. It's like 3D kinda-ish. It's like really messy, but I did like speech ran like very fast so that I could like get like something started for like productivity. And now that I'm like done with everything, I can read the story. So according to some information, here is where you can like reread everything. And it consisted of like prologue, volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like chapters. And since like the story is fully voiced, so it seems like, or like partially at least, I can like take a rest and just like react to it. Since I have like a PNG tuber, there's like not much expressions, just like standard when I'm not speaking. and like when I'm speaking, but I think like the voice should like give some addition. So let's see. The time before 2000, like the 20th century. Rock and roll radio? Let's start. It alludes to us then, but it's no matter tomorrow you run faster without arms faster and 5 mornings sweep on the boat against Brownback Sicily into the past.
It is not. It's
Okay.
the storm.
A British accent.
The storm is coming.
Ayo. Newton Street.
Aha! Are you feeling seasick?
Oh man, I dig the accents.
It's 12 at noon and the Rockin' Apple is welcoming
The most unwelcome visitors.
I'll hold of you a public hearing. You stalkers, stalking me, the pirate for days? Get ready to be
Shot away at a rock and rolling coasters night and day. Man, they nailed it.
Come with me. Let's count down to ecstasy. 3, 2, 1. Say your names, you British government stooges. Say your names, you Manus Vindictae robbers. You banned music. You robbed traders. Our lips are sealed and we wandered, but nothing gonna change our love for.
I like her attitude. Starts like really great. Like positively, but now something happened during it.
There is a huge black ship behind us. We are under attack.
I like Apple's voice. Really good voice. Reminds me of like one YouTuber.
Bloody hell! Turn off the microphone! A bridge! Cannons with vanes! What the hell is that?
It's 20th century, so and they have like the Cold War behind them. But this kind of technology, this kind of thing, seems like not natural. Yeah.
You've gotta be kidding! I just played a song!
Captain, it's the icon of the Manus Vindictae.
But the thing is, like, if I think it's like a real word, it's not really. I mean, here's a speaking apple. But man, this looks really interesting.
Manus Vindictae! Those terrorists! Is it because of my little thing, or... Ah, I get it. Your accomplices are here. Remember, you are still captives of this pirate. Get them to hold the fire immediately. Otherwise...
Another bomb hits the ship. The smell of gunpowder and sparks soon fill the air. The voice acting is really good.
Please be ready to abandon the ship, my captain.
She scrambles to dispel the mute incantation on the captives.
Hey! I can hand you over, but please don't break my ship. My records are my treasures. No violence. Say something if you can hear me. Hey!
Gosh. Gosh.
We don't know them. We've tried to tell you.
We're the investigators from the Foundation.
You got the wrong people.
Man, those are really big glasses. Oh, she, nice, that's nice detail.
Protect the records!
Okay, this is like the second.
Regulus's ship was sunk.
Oh, that's a small ship if I look from this perspective.
Landed. Good. They landed safely. Caspita. The Ravagers are still after them. If it goes on like this...
So apparently there are like a lot of different cultures in this game. I don't really know in which country it is placed, but Regulus has like clearly like British accent. And Sonetto, I heard that she's like Italian. I saw like a little bit of PVs, but you can't like tell that people are Italian unless they do like those hand signs or something. Like where they're like clenching their fingers together. I don't really know how to show it with just my PNG, but yeah, there's like this one emoji, I think. Yeah. Let's continue.
My apologies, timekeeper. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, and also we play like as the role of Virgin, so we are not like a nameless character with like no face, like the Doctor and Arknights, or like the Sensei, or like the Commander and like one of those, you know, or like admirals. So we play like the player is like really playing a character in the game. So it's like not me, not a we, it's just like a character, you know, like Link, for example. With a history, like with a backstory, and a face. And Virgin looks pretty nice. But it's like no voice, I think. We are at Are You Talking to Me?
This is Battersea Park. Chelsea is across the river.
Chelsea. Is a location in our real world?
I sent the backup request without authorization, and you were teleported here. It was too rushed. The ritual was not ready, and you fell into a coma. But it's an emergency. Please allow me to report and ask for backup.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, British as well.
The day before yesterday, we were resisted when registering Regulus in. Our teammates were also taken by her. The bad news is that Manus Vindictae is onto her now.
Mm-hmm. So tell me, what is Manus Vindictae? What's the relationship with Regulus?
We must rescue our teammates. Complete
Teammates?
the mission before the storm and return to the research center.
What is the storm?
I'm not like you, and you know that well. I haven't been trained systematically for the Battle of Arcanum, my classmate.
No, it's fine. You don't have to fight, Miss Verton. Please just guide me by my side. You are the most perceptive person I have ever seen in terms of Arcanum. And what's more, I heard that within 24 hours before the storm, we could ask you for help if we have any problems. Is that right, Timekeeper?
Wow, man, what is this for a beginning? there are like so many questions.
This is what it says in the field mission evacuation instructions.
You are a careful reader. I'll help you out, don't worry.
Okay, that's an interesting watch.
50 minutes left. Come on, let's move.
Please use this.
But it's not how watches looked like back then. I'm pretty sure. I lived like in the 90s as well. But not like old enough to like think. Oh man. Those old discs, man. Good old times. Those were like those were like USB sticks back then. And we were like, okay, this holds like 5 megabytes and nobody can like, nothing can make it like full. But now we are like the times where we use like terabytes and everything. Man. But those were like good old times. Those discs.
This is...
A portable floppy disk for the arcane skill teleport. I used it just now to send you. It's still under experiment, so it is not stable. Madam Z only gave me 3. If everything goes well, it will save us much time. Think of the destination. Name it in the vision. Then the ritual of teleport will start.
I see.
There are too many of them. I can't hang on anymore. What's your status?
The way is blocked. I'm still trying to break it through.
Can we go back? Before the storm?
So like, before the game like came out, there were like a lot of trailers, and I read like the in-game description. And apparently the storm is like something that reverses back the time. But what exactly causes it, you know? Why is the main character called like Timekeeper and has like this weird watch? There are like a lot of questions in there, like the Manus Vindictae, regular ships got like attacked, it's like sunk and she's like running. She's like some kind of pirate, of I would like say. But apparently that Regulus is like a teammate, and wonder... Yeah, there's like something connected to the storm.
Sugar, sugar!
Oh, yeah, there are her records.
I saved money for 5 years, my beloved Apple. And the tape scan driver I just bought yesterday. All sank to the bottom.
Oh, hush. Her bike is not even closed here.
If I weren't protecting the records, I would have been able to beat you all. Don't be smug. Stone? What are you doing, you bastard? My records, my Pete Windmill, my John Thunderfingers live show. I'm gonna kill you.
Captain, what's your 6?
Found them. Enemy at your 1. Now. Ascolta. Capire. Vedere. Perdonare. Ed è subito sera.
That's a cute voice. As the light shines, the enemies disappear in the blink of an eye.
Huh? Who's there?
Incantation. Is it?
It's the captain. Yes, our captain's here.
After the light of teleport disappears, 2 figures can be seen on the shore.
Captain, how did you do that? You stopped the enemy just in time.
Nothing special. All thanks to Timekeeper's help. Predict enemies move while teleporting. Timekeeper, you seem to be more perceptive than before.
Oh, she's blushing. Cute.
You are our timekeeper? Now we meet you, which means the storm is coming soon.
Indeed. You still have 45 minutes. I'll do my best to help before the storm. Now everyone, get ready to break through. Regulus, you're doing this too.
Huh? Since you saved the pirate, I'll do this.
So, yeah. Maybe I keep like my opinions like at the end. She carefully hides her records behind a stone, joining the team unwillingly.
Sonetto, assist me please. The breach is behind us. The alley towards King's Road.
Not be too biased. King's Trail, teleport. Or did I read that right now?
We are distanced from them for now.
Captain, are there any teleport floppy disks left? We have to go now.
This is the last one. Let's take Regulus back.
Huh? Where are we going?
Please do not get me wrong. We will not do anything against you. We are investigators from St. Pavlov Foundation. As far as I know, you have not registered for the Arcanum license. Unauthorized use of Arcanum is a violation of the public security law. Please cooperate with our investigation and registration. Just come back with us to the research center, and...
Sonetta looks at the sky, where thunder is bursting constantly.
as quickly as possible.
Huh? Am I recruited?
Okay, the storm. The storm is like if we look at our worlds, we see like storms as like thunderstorms, you know, like rain, like those kind of things. Like not like some kind of whirlwind or something like tsunamis, or like typhoons. So she's like looking at the sky, and the sky is like black. It's like looking like it's cooking something bad. So like mentioning, you should go now. We should go now.
Fine. It's okay to go with you, but could you show me the floppy disk first?
Sure, no problem.
Wow, so the incantation can really be recorded and read. A floppy disk to store advanced arcane skills. So cool. If only I can take it apart. This is where you start the ritual. Looks like just a signature will work.
That's right. I heard that you are also a fan of technology.
Oh no. Everyone get down!
Ambush!
Anyone hurt? Careful, these are different rioters. The way ahead of us is blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Manus Vindictae have disappeared for a long time. Why are there so many of them?
Take them down first. Sonato, keep assisting me, please.
I think this is like where the battle tutorial started. Yeah.
That was close.
And then after
Got rid of
the
them.
tutorial, we get back here. Okay.
Let's hurry up now. We can't waste our time anymore. Please pass me the floppy disk, Regulus. I will start the ritual. Regulus? Where is she?
Seems that she started the ritual and disappeared in chaos.
A beam of dim light flashes behind a rock in the distance. Ah yeah, Regulus left her records behind, yeah. She hid behind a rock.
She must be in such a rush that she even forgot her stuff.
We can only walk back now, Captain. Just give up the Regulus mission.
If we stay for too long, we can't be back in time. Staying outside during the storm means you'll be disqualified as an investigator. You should know that, Captain.
You go first. We'll split up the team. You go back to the Foundation to report, while I, as captain, will stay till the last moment.
What are you going to do after Regulus's registration? The storm is about to come.
Express gratitude, salute, and see their leaving. Never disturb the lives of the registrants.
You haven't seen the storm yet, right?
I'm not qualified. So far, you are the only one who can move freely during the storm.
Have you found out where she usually shows up? And who knows her?
Yes, she often shows at the West End, hanging around Carnaby Street and King's Road. She used to buy records in Kingly Court, and she may return there.
Oh, and her arcane skill can also change the light. Please be careful of that.
I see. Let's go, Sonato.
Are you coming with me? Ah, thank you. I thought you would leave after breaking through.
It's okay. I have my own mission. Also, in Kingly Court.
Okay, das war's. Episode Number 3 in der Prologue. Und then there are 3 more. Okay. When did it start to rain? The block in the puddle looks so fashionable and optimistic that it stands in the tide and seems to never end.
Extra, extra! Read all about it! The Hero Pickle story will be brought to the big screen! Victory blessed England!
I like the voice acting here.
The Hero Pickles. This is...
Hey, coming through. Tommy, she's not here again today. I'll take this motorbike if she doesn't show up.
Shh! Don't be such a bugger. Did you listen to the radio this morning? Her ship has been sunk.
Are you talking about Regulus of the Apple?
Hmm.
Who are you?
I'm her friend. She left something here.
These are... Be quiet. Don't get caught. Take your chances around that cafe.
Thank you very much for your assistance.
You are very serious. If you really want to thank me, just take a copy of the Times. See? It's all good news on the first 2 pages. Only comes along every once in 1,000 years, eh?
Please give me a copy.
Okay. While I didn't read the story and just like rushed through the missions, I had like Sonetto as like the display assistant or something. And one of her lines was like, hey, before you throw away that newspaper, let me read it. So she's like really curious, like a reader. And I think like back in the times we didn't have like a smartphone or anything to like beat time, you know. We just had like as a few entertainment are like music, like Regulus, you know, or like reading stuff. I mean, there were like comics as well, but like newspapers, there can be this as well. And next to that, like other interesting news. So really get that. I'm like a bookworm as well, kind of. I spent a lot of my time like with reading as well, but during the 90s I was like, wasn't able to think. I was like a small child. But later on, yeah, I was like the reader, rather than like the heads down generation with like the smartphone. Reading is a good hobby. Sonetto puts away the newspaper carefully and runs towards the cafe while forcing herself to calm down.
Do you like the world outside, Sonetto?
I like the BG. Really good. Like even this one here.
No, I am just curious. I will throw it away when I finish it. Please don't take it to heart.
Oh, that's Regulus.
That voice! Timekeeper, look at that table!
A piece of bread is floating in the air above the table of the cafe is disappearing little by little.
Yummy! So yummy! One more Earl Grey with brown sugar, please.
Oh, the optical arcane skill to be invisible. Now I understand.
Sonetto takes out her pen quickly and points it at a cup held by the invisible one. Oh, that was German.
What?
Okay, the grammar's not really right, but in terms of like writing things big and capital letters and stuff, but alright, it's like pretty alright. Am Himmel wechselt man die Bühnenbilder.
Who spilled my tea?
Regulus, will you cooperate or not? Please answer me.
Your foundation is just an authority working with governments. If I register in, my location will be exposed anywhere, anytime. I'm not doing it.
Sonetto sighs and looks at the sky. It seems to be her habit before battle.
May the peace be with us.
Okay, this is the part where we fight, where the player fought against Regulus. I can't remember the tutorial part. And then it's like episode 5 here.
Ouch! Hurts! Really hurts!
Regulus suddenly jumps back and falls to the ground as if she were seriously injured.
I have not taken my best shot. Please stand up and continue to fight with me.
Arm's broken! Hurts!
She doesn't look right. She's pale. I'll go check.
Vertin squats next to Regulus and blocks Sonetto's eyesight. Give her something.
What are you doing?
It's the Misty Bubble Ball. You know how to use it, right?
Huh?
I need your help. Before that, I'll help you out. I'll see you in the bookstore on Oxford Street. Now, push me.
Shocked for half a second, Regulus pushes Vertin away with great strength.
Timekeeper! Protect your eyes.
It's my mistake, but it should be fine. The time of Misty Bubble Ball is limited, so she must still be in this block.
Sonetto, are you still searching? The storm is coming. If you don't go back now, it'll be too late.
At least, let me search these stores again.
It's the same determined face she put it on before every exam. Sonetto strides over the rising puddles on the ground and runs into the department store. Where to go now? The bookstore on Oxford Street? No, of course not. But to the place which she never agreed to meet at.
Whoa, you freaked me out. Did we say the bookstore?
Exactly. Isn't it the bookstore? The unimproved Misty Bubble Ball has a special scent. Sonetto will be here any minute.
So what do you want from me? Oh, me.
Relax. I'm not going to take you to the Foundation. I ask you to go somewhere safe with me. Regulus. I need you to brave the storm with me.
Hey, yes, and Sendiel DWT. Welcome to my stream. I'm re-experiencing, or like, reading the story of Reverse 1999. Welcome to my live stream.
Brave the storm?
Shh. She's here.
Oh gosh. I like the mustache. Has like some Cherino vibes from like Blue Archive. Okay, and it's like a really refined mustache. Fluctuation of arcane skills comes from outside. Vertin takes a mustache from the table and sticks it to Regulus' face immediately.
Timekeeper, any progress on your end?
I'm sorry.
You shook your head. That means my mission failed?
Oh. Okay, the sudden thunder brings her back to reality. She looks down at her leather boots, which are already soaked by the raindrops. Semicolon. Pink raindrops, yellow raindrops, and blue raindrops are spreading like paints in water. The buildings' outlines start to liquidize and becoming as weird as the lines in comic books.
Timekeeper.
Her face is pale.
When will the storm begin?
In 10 minutes.
The collage of Richard Hamilton falls from the sky, splashing rain all over her. But she just nods in a hasty manner, her eyes seemingly frozen.
I should go. I have to go back. Thank you very much for your support, Timekeeper.
Sonetto turns around and runs the way back.
The rain. Is it falling upside down?
Hey, nice to pointing it out. I haven't noticed. I was like thinking, oh, it just rains. But actually, yeah, upside down. It's like really surreal. It seems Regulus was going to run away, but now she's just standing at the door in a daze. She reaches out for the raindrops and watches them flying towards the sky through her fingers, feeling confused.
everyone act as if nothing happens? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? These things are really weird.
You can see something's weird, which proves you're the one I'm looking for.
She draws back in haste until falling down in a puddle behind her.
Looking for me? No, no way! Are these potions? Did you use potions on me? Why? The little thing is no longer with me.
Oh, the apple?
Enough! Stop running. The storm is here.
At the last moment, Vertin finally manages to open the suitcase and push Regulus inside.
Look at the world. With your own eyes.
What?
Man, those are like good animations.
I'm not them. I'm here to protect you.
Okay, the time turns back from 1966 to 1929. Wow. Okay, now from 5 to 6.
This is...
Man, that's a big suitcase. Apples here as well.
I don't get it.
Man, Regulus looks pretty cute without the sunglasses and hat.
It's alright. It's just the end of an era. And you survived.
Hmm. Yeah, the rain is falling normally, nothing seems weird, but they're like different time zone. Different timeline. A different year.
The storm. My experiment succeeded. Thanks for your help.
What experiment? The end of an era? What does it mean? I can't understand what you're talking about.
Relax, Regulus. I will tell you, but not here. Say this with me. Ne ilu mude en dion bona nocton.
What is this language?
Take my hand. Let me take you into the suitcase.
Suitcase?
Close your eyes. Follow me. All the way down the road to the depths of the suitcase.
Man, are they like Pokemons? Gonna catch them all.
Where are you taking me?
This is the inside of a Pokeball.
A safe place. An ark. Sailing in the storm.
Man, that's a luxury Pokeball. Man, they're living good here. There's even like something like a computer here. Like here's a piano, here like a lot of books, man. And like a garden, you can look outside.
No traces here. A good place for talking.
These are giant stone statues. Huge electronic machines. A whole wall of photos.
Please, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm from St. Pavlov Foundation. Same place as the investigators you have met. That's where we grew up. My position is the timekeeper. People who record the time of the outside world.
Timekeeper.
That is, People who record the beginnings and ends of eras.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying that the photos here are... Huh? It's Lewis! I know him!
Yes. I took this photo several days ago. He was selling the Hoover upright vacuum cleaners in the West End and thought photos would help his business. So he gladly took this.
Why did you
Lewis,
take a
this one?
photo of him? How's he...
Photos, when did it exist?
This is Marion Smith, a single mother. She was worried if she could afford their lunch for the weekend, but still couldn't give up her dream of being a writer. I met her in a snack bar at 2 AM. Her one-act play about the Trans-Antarctica expedition was a real masterpiece. This is Julie, who once invited me to her house. Her bedroom wall was full of Rivaldo posters, the FIFA World Player of the Year, who then became the mass idol.
FIFA even.
Expedition. Rivaldo. Never heard of them.
That's the story for a long, long time to come. These photos, dating back as far as 1999. That is our time. Our time seems to be going backwards, Regulus. From the countdown to millennium, the explosion of a supernova in the 80s, to the unveiling of VHS.
Oh yeah, VHS tapes.
And after this, I met you in the 1960s.
So time is going backwards. So the people in the photo, people like me, where are they now? Are they all reversed? Like in the storm? Just now?
Maybe. I never met them again. Before you, I've done so many experiments. In an accident, I realized that my suitcase seemed to be able to cut the storm out. It can preserve the traces of the last era, like these photos.
So that's a Pokeball. Catching them all. Gaining some strong Pokemon in each timeline. So they can, she can help protect them and they can help her. Give and take.
So I tried to put newspapers, mushrooms, Lapaloosis into the case. They all succeeded. However, when it comes to the friends I made in the last era, I failed.
What does it mean, failing? Did they die?
It doesn't work on ordinary people. Maybe I should just record the time and spend no feelings on what I see. As the Foundation asked me to do.
But why are we?
Because we can see the mutation of the world. The weird things before the storm had left deep impressions on this apple.
I think so. When you were sailing out at sea, on the radio, Regulus had cried out, "Shout it to the full moon." It was the beginning of the month, so it's impossible to have a full moon in the sky. The real moon was to the west of you. There were 2 moons that night. There is someone that can see what I see in this world. So I decided to try it again, for the last time.
What's up? Is that an earthquake?
Not good. Seems our suitcase has been found. By critters maybe, or just someone passing by. Sorry, I need to leave for a while. Need to hide it somewhere safe.
Hey, wait. The things you're doing, does your boss know?
This is my own will. I don't want to stand aside and watch you be carried away by Sonetto, leaving no sign of you after the storm. On top of that, there is something I want to find out myself. The truth.
Solid. Mr. Apple, could you please give Vertin a hand? I need to really think about it. About all the things you said.
Ah, I see. This is like why Apple is like playable after that. You really see like Apple as like a free character. And Apple's like really versatile in a lot of battles. Maybe like they're not a must build, but he can help like early on really well, and you get like rewards for building him. There are like some tasks for that. Interesting. So this is like the kind of storytelling that puts you like, that throws you like right in the action, and you are like left with a lot of questions, but slowly you understand what's going on while playing it. So like this is Vertin's situation, and I think like we as the player are like something like Regulus, you know, doing like all things, and when things happen, there's like this one girl, Vertin, who saves us, like Regulus, and then explains what the F is going on. And then okay, we gotta help. So this is like how they get the player or like Regulus into the story. But it's like a little bit weird because the player plays Vertin and Regulus is the playable character. So that's a little bit I don't know. But okay, it worked. I know what's going on. So here's 1966 and then here 1929. Interesting. Time traveling is like, if you do storytelling with time traveling, it can get really messy. And if you do it wrong, you lose your you lose your audience. So this is like a really high risk, high reward. I skipped the story for the most part, just so that I'm like ahead in the gameplay part. But what I really cared about is the story here. So if the story sucks in the end, I'm gonna drop this game. But if it's good enough, okay. Maybe this is gonna be a gacha game I'm gonna play regularly besides Blue Archive. So let's see. $1929. So there are constant timeline. This is episode 1, part 1 of the story. Let's see. The thing is like with gacha games, I played like Azulane for a long time without realizing what the story is, how good the story is. And then I quitted it afterwards because I had like no attachments to the story or like the gameplay. Same thing was like with Arknights. The story setting was like pretty interesting, but the story itself was like eh. The storytelling was like not good. And now this after Blue Archive, there's like a new gacha game. But yeah, I gotta see, do I care about the story? Is it like told? Is the storytelling decent enough? So yeah, let's see. So now we are here. There are like two little boys playing around with a suitcase. Little giant Tommy. Why not little Timmy? You little Timmy, that's better than you!
Ah! That's the weirdo's case! She knows dark magic! Run!
This is my suitcase. Please give it back to me.
No! Don't touch me! I'ma give it to the officer. Ha ha! Kiss my ass! You damn basilisk losers!
Ah, that's a different version of the middle finger in the 1929.
When a pirate meets robbers, robbing is not a good behavior that you kids should learn.
That apple is talking? No! Throw rocks at it!
Ow! Looks like the generation we met is not quite friendly.
If they shake the suitcase like this, Regulus will probably fall apart. Mr. Apple, I need your help.
My pleasure. This
Oh.
shed some light on justice for them. Well, won't
RGB.
violate the Declaration of the Rights
Disco
of the
ball.
Child.
Well, won't violate the Declaration of the Rights of the Child. Shed some light on justice for them. Oh man, this apple.
Hide it in the tree hole this time. It shouldn't be that easy to be found.
The The situation of the arcanists 40 years ago.
During the part, like shining light on the children, there was like a battle scenario, battle part. So like explaining like the gameplay of like Apple as well, how it works. So we skip that part now, and now like here.
The subculture movement has indeed changed the social status of some arcanists. While in the 1920s, there are still many injustices. Mr. Apple, how long will it take for the suitcase to be completely invisible?
30 minutes. This apple is still waiting for the right solar altitude.
Oh, you're using the light. You're bending the light to make like things visible and invisible. I see. So like alterate like what? Because what we see is like light or something, like the reflection of lights. When light is falling like an object, you know, when it reflects like things back. But if you bend like the light, it can be like invisible.
You can meet with Regulus first. This apple is afraid that in order to have some fun, she might... in order to relieve the boredom, she might make you troubles.
Okay.
Regulus.
There's only echo. And no sign of Regulus.
No one's here. The light is off. Did she go to another room?
Outside of the window, someone singing faintly comes from the direction of the lake.
Regulus, why are you there?
The sceneries keep changing outside the window. But no matter how often they change, the lake and half of the spinning wheel in the water stays the same.
The records! Don't nick my records! The voice doesn't sound right. I should go and take a look.
This is where Vertin has never been. Oh, this is the gacha. This is the gacha part.
Regulus? Regulus? I can't see her at all. The fog is getting thicker.
Vertin goes closer and finds half a spinning wheel in the middle of the lake, with strange threads on it.
The line is... two-dimensional?
The water rises. More and more water rises. Water of the storm has covered the ground, but doesn't weigh or feel like real water. It is just flowing slowly, just as time does.
Time. I seem to have seen this.
The line in the hand, technically the line-like thing in the hand, which cannot be felt in any way, has gradually formed a path in her side. And someone is going to be invited over. And in this gacha, we pulled like Sonetto. She's also like a character you obtain via the story, and she's pretty good. Like a good supporter character. She can disarm, she can buff, and she does like mass AoE. But she's like not your main damage dealer. So she's like a good support character, and you're gonna, if you have like good damage dealer, she's like the one who supports her. Okay. And Sonets are pretty cute.
Timekeeper? Yes. I'm just thinking about how to find you.
Oh, but that's pretty nice. So not only you catch Pokemons, you're not gonna catch them via the Pokeball, you can like summon. You can like summon them from the timeline you have like met. Like your friends you like met, you can like summon them here. Apparently. Like, I say like gacha, but in the terms of this game, it's like summoning or something. In other games like Blue Archive, it's like recruiting, but this is like summon. So maybe it's like, yeah, you met people in a certain timeline, you made like friends with them, but you made like a bond, and then you can summon. Probably like that.
May I ask, where is this place? Did you use the advanced arcane skill of Feroi around? number 0002626031000008 to send me over?
I don't know what you're talking about. But maybe this is what it is.
No, it should not be this.
Sonetto? Why is it because I touched that line?
What is this grunting? As the fog lifts, Regulus, who is fast asleep, finally shows up with a rock in her arms.
Regulus? Madam Z is right. She said Regulus was with you.
What?
Regulus. She seems to be asleep. Well, I am also a bit, quite dizzy.
Why did you all black out? What happened? I don't seem to be affected.
On the lake, the spinning wheel is still shimmering.
I should come back and check again later.
More gacha. Take them away first. Yeah, and that was like an invitation to go like gacha. To be continued, oh yeah. Okay, this was number 1. Now number 2, Dr. Pepper. Pepper. The lake is indeed surrounded by some kind of fog. Apple attempts to analyze its composition, but it's almost narcotized. The spinning wheel has been on standby for casting some arcane skill.
Miss Vertin, they all wake up. However, Sonetto found Regulus immediately. They're at a standoff in the lobby.
I'm coming.
Standoff? Is that trouble?
You are awake. How do you feel? Any discomfort?
Timekeeper, you made it. I heard that you caught... No, you gained the trust of Regulus.
No, it's right. I caught Regulus. No Pokemon.
When I returned to the research center, the committee informed me that Regulus would join the Foundation as our colleague. I am here to convey the committee's commendation and your next mission. I did not expect that you would just summon me. In the future, if possible, I hope you could show me the incantation. I would also like to learn it. Regulus, we are very glad to have you.
Dum da dum. Dum da dum.
However, you need to go to the Foundation and the Scientific Computing Center first to complete the registration process. As an Arcanist talent rated S, we will provide you with the best equipment for scientific research.
This is a mistake. Congratulations.
Yes, it's a mistake. A bloody huge mistake. Which star said she was ever going to join the Foundation? Ridiculous! Is this pirate really so easily recruited? The institution, Vertin told me, is a place where the storm can be avoided. Free use of arcane skills is guaranteed, and Dr. Pepper is even free for 365 days.
Oh, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Exactly. If it is a place full of serious old men, Regulus must not be interested in it. Sorry for this Apple's interruption.
What? No. The Foundation is definitely not a place for serious old men. That's where Vertin and I grew up. And there are many other interesting people like us. Young people! Vertin, don't just stand there. Talk to them. Explain that.
Yeah.
Who knew Miss Sinetto could be so panicked? Well, at least the Foundation is not that horrible at all.
I should have more training.
Over shoes, over boots.
Let me explain. Regulus, Apple, what I invited you to join before is... As for Dr. Pepper, I think Sinetto will find a way.
I will definitely make an application to the administration.
Fine. For the sake of 365 days of free drink, I'll join you. It shouldn't take too long to go through the procedures, right? I've got a bunch of belongings to pack up. Vertin, you come and help me?
Okay, but Dr. Pepper in like the 1969s. Wonder how old is all Dr. Pepper in the world? Dr. Pepper Foundation. When does Dr. Pepper got invented? '85. Was founded in 1885, Waco, Texas. Oh, even older than Coke. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting fact. Okay, sure. 3 of them leave the room. Okay, number 3, to the new world.
I'm sorry.
Turns out the Foundation doesn't fully trust you. Just like you don't trust them. You acted privately without their knowledge, but they were still able to foresee the outcome. If you don't mind, please tell us the stories from the past. After all, that's where our captain is leaving for.
The Foundation is currently the charity that can provide the best treatment for arcanists. There is no doubt about it. Every few years, the Foundation selects talented arcanists from children around the world. They go to orphanages and admonition centres, and even fish out unique ones from the prisons and detention centres. I was also one of them. Since I can remember, I know it very well that I am alone. Until 1999, when the first storm came, I seemed to see my mother.
Oh, so you have a mother.
So you have a mother?
Okay, this is where it comes from. So you have a mother. Like in game. Before it was like what's it called? Like a PV kind of thing. But hey. So you have a mother.
I was not sure. All of us. Our memories of 1999 are blurred. I can only remember that she was placed on a laboratory bed, surrounded by many medical staff. They shouted her name, and mine, and I can't remember anything else. Later, no matter how hard I tried to ask, the official answer I got was always no such person. I have no intention to make enemies of the Foundation. As I said, I just want to find out the truth. All the truth about 1999. I know what you said to Sinetto just now is expedient. I can still help you get out of here.
Never mind. Think about it. If they can detect the whereabouts of the first one, then of course they can find the second and third. In that case, it never ends, does it? You can't send all your partners away.
So you mean...
You will join me? You have other thoughts?
You betcha. If I sneak away, am I saying that I'm just a chicken? A coward? Anyway, I've considered carefully. In this world, the storm never stops. How could real freedom exist? Since I would be inevitably reversed wherever I go, better to sneak into the Foundation and investigate. By the way, you've got the best research devices. Wow. It's gonna be so much fun. I have a lot of little things to study.
Okay, we have made a new friend. Or two new friends.
I see. In that case, does Apple respect the captain's decision? In the current volatile situation, it is also more beneficial for us to join the official institution. The Foundation and we, after all, are not on the opposite sides in the first place.
Thank you.
It's okay, don't bother. Since you told me about the storm, I'm more or less excited.
Then come back as soon as you finish the registration. The Foundation is open to the public, but it's still heavily guarded.
Indeed, back in yesterday we were still wanted pirates. We'll have to be careful on this trip.
Huh? You don't have to go with me. I've actually got something very important for you to keep. Mr. Apple, come here.
Yes? Is there anything this apple could help with?
Regulus and Apple start whispering. Man, the sound design for the voices are not bad. Her voice got damned. To be continued. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. The storytelling's not bad here. I just don't like, maybe the one thing I don't really like is like that, when they describe the character's actions, it's gonna be like third person and then, X person does this and this. Maybe like more show don't tell, you know? Show don't tell. Like an anime. Don't like describe things. Like show them off like a little bit more like chaboom, chabam, like more expressively via the live 2D you feel like got. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Like it uses less the visual novel style in order to express. It's just like, yeah, a little bit like more. It doesn't read like a novel. It's just like more like a book kind of. When it's like describes of things. But I guess, yeah, it's a Chinese game. It's a Chinese game. At least it's better than Arknights in terms of storytelling. So far from what I can tell. Chicago Rescue. I'm so biased, you know. I'm very biased.
I never knew it before.
Not too late to know now. Let's change the topic. Huh? You didn't call me timekeeper?
Sorry, I got carried away. I got promoted. The
Okay.
company recommended me to help you as the chief assistant. The scope of your responsibilities has also increased. You will be in charge of all the investigations on the storm and Manus Vindictae. The authorities will provide us with assistance in all aspects.
So, you have seen what the storm was like?
The outside world is very different from what I thought. As timekeeper, you've always carried such a secret for us. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing the message, Sonetto. So, what's the first mission for our team?
Please take a look. According to the latest historical intelligence, there will be a massacre against Arcanus in Chicago on February 14. We need to rescue the victims before human gangsters arrive at the underground parking.
Rescue the Arcanists?
It doesn't conflict with the Foundation's purpose, right? Preventing confrontations between two races is also a way to defend the peace of mankind. Although this is different from all the missions before, the authorities would probably want us to recruit new Arcanists for the Foundation as much as possible.
I see. The forces of the Manus expand dramatically year by year. To stop the trend, we do need additional manpower. But, Sonetto, did you have oranges just now? There is a scent of orange on the capsule.
How come? I did not. And I will definitely wash my hands after eating.
Maybe that's my mistake. If there is no question, we are ready to go.
Whoa! You guys, come here and help!
It is Regulus's voice? Why is her voice coming from above?
Oh, she's outside of the suitcase.
Whoa!
Our suitcase is about to be moved by the critters!
Miss Vertin, Sonetto. Seems like our suitcase has disturbed some imps. Captain went out to check, but got trapped.
Hurry up and help.
Captain, hang in there.
Okay, and this is the battle part, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit weird with like the design of it. In Blue Archive, like farming and story stages are like divided. When you want to read a story, you read the story. But in the case of like Blue Archive, it's like yeah, if you want to progress with the story, you do the story. If you want to farm, do the farming. But in like in Chinese games, gacha games like this one, it's like together in one part. You need to like unlock some story. You need to like clear some story stages to unlock like certain gameplay aspects. And those gameplay parts like cafe, passive income, or like increasing like skills, like a lot of features are like really important to get early on. You shouldn't like get like gate capped by reading the story first. That's like my opinion. But yeah. But for my part, I had to like skip the story first so that I get like a good head start on like being ahead meta-wise, and then I can read the story. And during my speedrunning of like maybe like 8 hours, but like in the span of like 2 days, I was like able to get that far. But now I can like read the story. Yeah. 1999 has been advertised a lot on YouTube recently. Yeah, hello fast guys. Yeah, it has been a lot. Even like before it got like released. There were like on a lot of random mobile apps, like those advertisements. Like even like on my Hiragana Kana practice app, it got like advertised to me. And when I watched like one of Gigak's recent videos, he got like sponsored by this game as well. So yeah. And like a lot of English AniTubers got like sponsored. And the live stream was pretty good as well. Like 4,500 viewers or something. Not a lot, but pretty good. Live stream was top as well. And it really convinced me like that the English voice actors got like some justice here. Normally when I play like games, I prefer like the JP dub. But for this kind of game, we have like different cultures, like British people, like Italian people, they're like even German people, like Spanish, and they have like some heavy accent, you know, and those kind of accents gives them like a lot of like depth, you know. Japanese has like this basic good quality, but the thing is like, yeah, get off my lawn, bitch, you know, you can't like translate it to Japan, right? You don't have like the same vibe. Like Breaking Bad, for examples. Even like if the basic Japanese sounds like a cool, you know, like old Japanese man, they can't like replicate those like badassery like in the, or like that kind of tone like for that language. It's like cultural difference. You can't like really recreate. And so far I like really addicted the voice acting. The live stream was like also like held by like 2 voice actors for like Regulus and Sonetto, and they really carried it. Liked it. The gameplay is like really good, but I gotta see about the story. So far the story is okay. The prologue was a little bit but it's like The prologue was like a little bit, this is like the toughest part kind of. But once you get in, after you like, after it grew on you, it's like, okay. Prologue in-game time takes like about 20-30 minutes or something for like a reroll and stuff. Okay. Let's continue. Sharpodontres and black wines.
Even the tree hole is not safe enough.
I like the voice. It reminds me of Altair, but Altair has like more younger voice. It's like more gentleman. Gentleman, old man.
We should go. I will carry it with me along the way. But Regulus?
What's that worried look? Come on, Sonetto gave me a floppy disk. I'll reach the quarter 100% safe.
Don't take too long. Run if you can't win.
I'm not there to fight. I got a split then. This is a free trip. I'll definitely enjoy myself.
Let's get ready to move. The mission is in the underground parking at number 2122 Lincoln Park Street, 2 blocks away from us. We still have plenty of time. Ken, could we go there by bus?
Sure, enjoy the scenery.
It's so cold here. This apple is getting frosty.
Really? I seem to feel nothing. It's actually kind of warm compared to our routine training at low temperatures. According to the intelligence, now it's still 1 hour before the incident. So this is the distance from the entrance to the wall, and here should also be marked.
What you're depicting in the air, is that the reconstruction of the victim's position?
Oh, that's a pretty cool effect. But the thing is, like, when Sonetto casts her incantations, she does like the same thing. She writes her spells in the air, and then she shoots it or something like that. The arcane incantations.
Yes, I reconstructed to actual scale. In this way, I can calculate the position that can provide cover without hindering us from joining the battle in time. For anything that may cost others' lives, I want to be as cautious as possible. What if... No, never mind. I'm not worried about my own life.
It's fine. They won't know.
Shh! Someone's here. 2 human drunks.
Don't let them wander around. It's too dangerous here. The gang fight will definitely hurt them.
Okay, this is the part where one more tutorial pops in, explaining like a little bit more of gameplay depth. This was like one part I skipped, like, and I just had to like play the battle. But that's just like for context. Random drunk people then fight against them. It's not like not really plot important or like plot connected. Yeah. Stun them first. Just like for the yeah. Okay, he was like a short cutscene, and yeah.
Skin damage, less than or equal to 5 millimeters. No visceral damage or psyche fluctuation found for the moment. Conclusion: the injuries meet the requirements of Emergency Defense Code of St. Pavlov Foundation.
It will probably take some time for them to wake up. Hide them under the car first.
Okay, they defeated like the drunk people.
We don't have much time. Let's hurry up to the hidden position. Mr. Apple, why are you a little upset?
This apple found a pack of Sharpodontis in their pocket. And a child's finger.
Actually, Vertin, how could you tell apple smooth. There's like no expressions or anything. I mean, if you look really closely, maybe you can like think of a face here, but there's like no face. It's just an apple. How could you tell, Vertin? Miss MC, how could you tell?
Which are the currencies that only used by arcanists?
Yeah, the child finger's really like,
Maybe. That's just...
It's 1929, a year full of racial discrimination.
Oh man. They're breathing in. Oh gosh.
This is also the reason why we need to stop the next tragedy. For the peace of all mankind.
Man, the voice acting is pretty good. What I like really find sad is like that in game you can't like find out who voices those characters. You don't see it. You need to like find out via wiki, via Google, who voiced which character. Like when I look like when I like check my gacha characters or characters I already have, and I look like at their data, you know, like to like upgrade them and anything, I can't like find the name of the voice actors. It's like a little bit sad. I don't know what the deal is with that. And so far I know like the Chinese support is like not really acting like it's like focusing more on the gameplay rather than like on like this quality of life kind of. But yeah, let's see. Maybe this game is different because it does like some good things here and there. Storytelling is also like not bad. Outside the silent underground parking, a piercing sound of brakes cut through.
There's still 30 minutes. Who's coming early?
Pop, pop, pop! Get open, get open, get opened!
Gunshots? What? But the Arcanists haven't got here.
Damn it. Let's go.
They kinda knew. Gosh. Okay, sharper downstream black wine. Okay, public announcement of bankrupt companies and list of newly registered companies. February. The rosa color.
James Clark. Peter Gusenberg.
Oh, this is where they meet Schneider.
Frank Gusenberg.
Stop it! Why are you killing them?
Because they want to kill the Arcanists? Aren't you also here for this, Miss Governors? Who know history very well.
Man, that's a nice gun. And there's a lot of holes just so that you can grab it better. That's like less likely to slip off your hands. But the thing is like, if there's like knockback and such, actually no matter. Actually you might be able to use it as a knuckle. Oh, not what knuckle? I don't know how it's called. Like in German they call it like Schlagringe, something like that. Like those equipments for the knuckles, kind of. For like your fists. So you can like punch harder.
So, next on the list is Adam here.
I love her Italian voice. Hello Francis. Yeah, I love the voices as well in this game. Like the English voice acting.
Why can't I shoot her? Why?
Timekeeper.
Rescue Adam Haya.
Be careful with her gun. Seems it is not our bodies that she is aiming at.
Okay, and this is the part where, the gameplay part, where the player fought against her.
Human. You saved him?
So, assuming we won, and this is where it continues.
I got you. Please stand behind us. I will escort you to somewhere safe.
Okay, like reassuring voice. Yeah.
You guys are also arcanists. Dry shite.
Hello, Chris Harper. How I'm doing? I'm doing okay. How are you? Okay, Pep. The gunshot.
He killed himself?
Carotid artery ruptures. We lost him.
What a pity. Is it because the Arcanist's blood is so dirty that he would rather die than go with you?
Ah, that does not matter. If you're doing fine, that's fine. I'm not here here for much small talk and just like reading and reacting to the story. So yeah, that's about it. If you're fine with that, a little bit of entertainment, you can sit back and have that like in the background. But I'm like fine if you prefer different entertainment as well. Anyways, thank you for the follow. Okay, so that guy did some suicide. Went like insane.
But life is precious. I do not want anyone to waste it.
Kinda contradictory because you killed him. No, alright, I don't mind.
Enough. Those unconscious arcanists behind you are the original victims, right? You were bringing them back to Manus Vindictae?
You are much more interesting than the stubborn old woman next to you. You are also gorgeous. Oh, and your hair color is quite similar to the feather I like. I'm getting excited.
This is a real incident in history. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Answer my question.
But like not quite the same with like Arcanist and superpowers. But okay, they took like references here and there from like history itself. That's like interesting. Thank you for the insight, for the little bit of trivia, Francis.
That's harsh. We are just on to the same people. Before the storm, everyone wants more useful guys. In that way, your destiny and mine, are they now tightly connected?
None of the 7 are alive. How much do you hate humans that you could kill them like that?
Hate humans? Then tell me, in this massacre in history, who should be killed, human or arcanist?
St. Valentine's Day Massacre in Chicago, 1929. Hey, thank so far in school we only learned like about the World War and stuff. And okay, this German guy is bad, the other guys are the good guys, something like that, you know. But yeah, this is really interesting trivia. So if you say it like that like the some story parts in this game are like based on like real history, I think like I can really look forward to like the different parts, different arcs of the story of 1999, Reverse 1999. No one should be killed.
Difference in talent is never and never will be the reason to deprive people of life.
Bingo, Miss Governor. Arcanists or mortal, don't really think it matters. As long as we survive, it's all good.
What's in the shadow? She's holding a ritual. Stop her! She's going to take those arcanists away.
Although I like you very much, I still have to finish my task. This is the reward for killing Adam for me. Don't forget me.
That's it? She's gone? What are these?
Stock gift agreement?
She even left us stolen goods?
Gosh.
Don't worry. I will deal with them right now.
Okay, I kinda like her. I kinda like that girl, Schneider.
Wait. There's an address on the seal. Holy Potion Bar. The Warden. Sonetto. Update the result to the headquarters.
Roger that.
My job is done here. Farewell.
Let's move on to the next destination. The Warden. It may have the answer to all the questions.
Okay, the Rosa Killer. Number 6? Okay, here's number 7, Scorchwoods. The 14th of February. Yeah, this Valentine's Day. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is 2 hours like after that.
It'll be our honor to have the young lady's presence at the Walden.
Who was this guy? Vergiss mein nicht?
Thanks to your kindness last
I like his
time,
voice.
we were able to invent the new potion before the National Prohibition Act was enacted. Of course, I will deliver what you had purposed on time. Yes, everything.
Okay, here even. There are the names Druinis, Schneider, Sotheby. The rest is like not readable. Like Schneider was the girl we met earlier. Sotheby is like this British girl. That's like pullable via gacha. I'm not really sure who's Druvis. Maybe I missed something, but I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind.
You need to trust them. Humans, they talk the talk and don't walk the walk, but they're more likely to vote for the side that seems more ethical.
Yeah, I did notice it. So this guy has some connection with those people. Or like maybe he's a hitman, I don't know. But noticing things like like seeing little hits here, there, left, and making the connections on your own can be like really interesting, kind of. Like experiencing the world building and everything on your own. That's like how certain stories like really get like great. Like Dark Souls, you know. They don't tell you straightforward what there is, they like let you explore on your own. But okay, I can see when many people ignore those kind of details. Skipping story. But to be honest, I skipped the story, but just like to be ahead in gameplay. Now I have had time to read. And now I do that. Humans that talk the talk and don't walk the walk, but they're more likely to vote for the side that seems more ethical. Yeah, I can see that. You go like with the tide.
Please be rest assured, we'll make the young lady's day a pleasant one. It's good weather.
Okay, now zoom in. Yeah. So the name Schneider is like... yeah. There's like a line through it. So don't know what that means. If it's a hitless, Schneider should be dead, but she's not.
And ideal for an impressive storm.
Manor Hall?
According to Louise Strong's column in the New Yorker, on February the 5th, Duke Ellington's jazz orchestra will perform at the Walden tonight.
Okay, that's Sophie. That's this girl I saw on the live stream.
It will be the best ever. Wild, rhythmic, fancy. Just what a jazz band should be.
There you go, Miss Sotheby. There's no need to deliberately read that aloud.
Ah, I like this man's voice. Mr. Carson.
Master in England has given you the permission to go out. Also, I've spoken to the owner of the Walden on the phone.
Hooray!
Hooray? That's not really what you should say.
Yeah.
Mr. Carson, Sotheby has grown up. And I am not going out to play this time. I also have the great mission of saving people.
Fine, fine. Just don't go hawking your new nutrient potions. Miss Mousson would be worried if she saw you come back disappointed.
Yeah, if you don't have like the context, like, what? Nutrient potions? But she got like introduced as like some kind of alchemist. Like someone who's like really interested in potions, potion making stuff. Just in terms of like ethical, like social stuff, she's like pretty wild. But if it comes like to making potions and those kind of specialty, she's like she put like, it's like she putting all her stats into that to perfecting those craft. But if it like comes to social stuff, she's like pretty weird. And the way she's like dressed up, she's like not a commoner, she's like a noble, and it's like a pretty weird. Or maybe it's like pretty normal, I guess. They're like people like that who stands out in the nobility.
Then I'm leaving!
Wrong way, my lady. The car is at the front door.
I think like if we're gonna play in Japanese, she would be like desuwa, I guess. Like Ojo-sama. Oh,
I don't need a bodyguard. You promised I could go out alone this time.
Mind your manners, my lady. There isn't a bodyguard there for you this time. The wood near the bar is quite dangerous. We must pick you up in person for peace of mind. In brief, after entering the bar, staff will lead you to your seat. Remember, watching only. No alcoholic or incitant potion drinks. Do not talk to strangers. Black Bottom or Santangelo are not allowed.
Santangelo, Black Bottom, and Santangelo's not allowed. This is on purpose.
My lady.
I got it!
The sound design is good. A dampened voice, like a really distant voice. Borderlands.
The woods. Don't call me. All the plants are dead. There's no evidence of life at all. Even the bark on the branches are charred.
Ah, this is like where one of the major battles was. Like, so far, like when you play through the stories, like skip ahead everything was like easy enough. But then there's like one challenging battle where you actually need to think about stuff and team building and meta.
Looks like it has been through a huge fire. Well, if it were not the path we must take, I really don't want to enter these woods.
Speaking of which, Sonetto, have you ever heard of a ghost story about fire?
Fire.
No, never.
Oh. So it is said that in the early 20th century, there was a devastating forest fire in Washington.
Forest fire in Washington.
Those who died unfortunately didn't want to leave, and they turned into dark ghosts in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
They follow the travelers without making any sounds. And in order to see everyone's face clearly, they will...
Ah, I can't hear you clearly. It's too noisy
Gosh.
walking on these dried leaves. All I heard is the whizzing sound behind me.
Okay, the voice acting really nails it really good. So Sonetto's like a little bit, I'm not into that. Ghost Girl scares me.
True. This apple heard some loud noise too.
Okay. Never mind.
Mr. Apple? Why are you in front of me? Then...
Oh, she's scared of ghosts, really.
Not unknown creatures.
Okay.
Sonetto, stay behind me.
Everyone get ready to fight. Okay, those opponents were like really tough, I think. I had like no characters at inside 1. They were like at like inside 0, kind of. And yeah, this was like also, okay, this is Truvis. Yeah, this was a name on like the on the notes on the table. Truvis the Third. The plant lady. Yeah, she was like one of the hardest fights in the story. At the start she helps you, but the next time you meet her, you fight her. The critters.
No, too many of them. We can only take one round at most, not for long.
Yeah, they were really tough. They were really tough.
Critters keep coming from the roots. Are they living here?
At the start I had like a very random team. Like Eternity, Sonetto, and then like one of the random gacha characters like X, for example, or like what did I else have? Leilani, or like Tenant. But later on I like adapted and be like, okay, let's do something like La Source, like a healer to keep like the team alive, and also like crowd control.
Again, careful.
So he has struggled really, but somehow managed it, so now it skips the battle scene, and the team members are like exhausted.
Timekeeper, did you see my mark on the map?
Yes.
According to my calculation, that's the closest position to the edge of the woods. In 1 minute, I'll cover you to move in the opposite direction. Remember, there's a slope 2 miles away that can slow down the critters.
Miss Sonetto, aren't you coming with us?
Suppressed by such an overwhelming number, we can't get out. Don't worry, the action strategy would be more flexible if there's only me. As long as the enemies are not ghosts. No, even if they are ghosts, I will survive.
That's my girl. I trust you. Where do we meet then?
I will always find you. Please retreat quickly.
Oh, I will always find you. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear.
Let's go, Mr. Apple.
May the peace be with us.
They're all coming for us.
It's a good thing. Maybe we covered Sonetto. As long as one of us can leave the woods, there is hope for the rest. Too late to climb up the slope. Get ready to fight! Mr. Apple, how much longer can you hold on?
Though it may not sound like what an apple should say, this apple will fight with you to the last moment. Vertin, look out!
Huh?
Ah yeah, this was like the scene where like the heel dropped during the battle. Like phase 2, wave 2, yeah.
No offense.
This is true as the third, yeah?
Would you please pass me my heel? It seems to have fallen. into
Disco
your arms.
apple. Mm-hmm. This was like an unskippable scene, yeah. Who are you? Why are you such in high place?
This is my promised land. I am Druvis III. It's my pleasure to meet you.
Man, what a nice voice.
Here you are.
Thank you. Then I will come down and clean up the mess.
Yeah, she did like an AoE attack that reduced like the HP of the enemies to like 20 or 30%. And then you just need to use like 1 or 2 ultimates to like win the battle.
It's fine to land barefoot. However, I don't like touching them directly. These invaders.
She beats hundreds of them with one single move. Is it the power of her wand? No, the arcane circle she casted is pretty archaic. She must have a European arcanum background.
Hmm.
It has been a long time.
Okay, this is like after the battle.
Visitors. Thank you for helping me expel the critters. Then, as for the ones left,
Thank you for helping me. I would say like thank you for helping me. I had like a tough fight there.
just as the woods prophesy and whisper, invaders, you shall offer your sacrifice for the peace.
Please allow us to assist you.
Man, that's a good cutscene here. That's a good cut here. So like right at the end, the piano music was like stopping here. I don't know if like this was scripted, but man, this was like this was good timing here and there. Okay, security carnival from one castle to another. Ah, here, yeah. Ah, yeah, there were hints here and there. I think like I skipped too much so that I didn't saw those hints. Maybe I should go back and then find them here. There were like some marks with like question marks here. This is like in our time. So maybe there were like some, yeah, here. Yeah. Okay, I see.
You are back here again. Maybe it's telepathy. Maybe your soul is out of your body. Maybe... Anyway, you're back here. In the dark woods, the huge oak trees crack in front of you. Dry and pungent fumes billow out.
Oh yeah, that voice. This is a really good voice.
Flames
But really mysterious.
A lot of things. A lot of money. A lot of lives. Family laughters. And a pair of eyes that once looked to the future.
What's the smell? It feels like... Gasoline.
The turf here is tan and shiny. The clump looks like an uneven asphalt road. After so long, I mean, so many days, probably years, The fumes are still as pungent as yesterday.
Man, his voice is so deep.
It'll take 8 hours for your eyes to tingle. There's no boundary for the burned woods. You can hardly tell between the dark night and the scorched woods. To create such a huge, amazing fire, will a small barrel of gasoline simply be enough? I'm afraid even 50 barrels are barely enough. You still have so many questions to ask her. But before you could, the battle has started.
I still got a chance to ask her.
I like you being positive. Your optimism will help you achieve your goals. Get with the impossible girls, pay the bills, and probably become the greatest pacifist. Oh, did I just mention the girls? Just in case I need to add a few more. So get with the impossible girls, boys, elders, transgenders, cute radios, assheads.
Oh, even transgenders here. During the timeline. I know he's trying to telling us something, but I can't understand. I see. At least there are like some subtitles, yeah.
Enough. What we said tonight is just between you and me.
Looking backwards. Has been added to the gallery. Okay, are there more hints I have like not seen? So this is Sonetto. This is Schneider. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing more, I guess. It seems like there were like more. But yeah, let's Atlas. Story review. In our time. Waiting to be found. Ah, okay. Waiting to be found. I see. So it's too late for checking for that. Or maybe it's gonna be updated. Or maybe it's a reward if I do like the hard stages. Maybe it's like that. I don't know. But if that's the case, that's like something for later stream, I would say. Okay, traverse the third. Then from one castle to another. Miss Greco puts down the phone.
Mrs. Greco puts down the phone. She is now as calm as any Italian mother you've ever met. You know, they're usually making a yummy pie before they pull out their guns. There are enough people in black outside. Enough to prevent any eavesdropping or violent conflict. Mrs. Greco glanced blandly over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11 children in front of her. This is a big family, and it has grown bigger and bigger over the past few years because of Schneider.
Who's Mrs. Greco?
She's Schneider's biological mother. You see her furrowed face like a hard stone wall, while inside the wall is all about a pious farmer's life. The Grecos are not good at dealing with gang affairs. They can't even figure out when their daughter has grown into the backbone of the whole family. When Schneider took out $500 from her pocket and put them on the table, they were completely shocked. And that's just the beginning.
This was like pretty important, I would say. You needed to like find the hints and trails before you like proceed with the story, and it's like saved here.
Schneider, the youngest daughter they seldom cared about. It's impossible to keep every child well fed. Schneider could not even get a piece of bread in the Eucharist. But a good daughter would not let anyone worry about her. She sat on the bench outside the church and hummed. She found a way out for herself, She walked to the underground market, fascinated by what she saw. She announced her new identity one day.
So what it's like concerning me here? So she lived like in a family with like 11 children, you know? Miss Gecko planned over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11 children, you know? And there are like indeed children in this one picture, but their faces are like, you know, they're like, it seems like some kind of, they're like erased effaced. And I think like, those children are not alive anymore. So something happened. Not like they died like by old age, like something happened. So she announced her new identity one day. What new identity?
The identity you know now. In the process, she lost something old, but gained something new, no matter if she wished for it or not. Now, Mrs. Greco said, we live or we die. If Schneider comes back safely tonight, we will leave when the moon rises. The doors are closing in front of us, one after another. But the benevolent Maria will give us the ultimate shelter. My children, remember today forever. Her words speak for her status, but Mrs. Greco's eyes never moved away from that small Madonna on the table. The hem of her clothes was soaked in tears. 4 p.m. A family is determined to start a new journey.
Maybe it's like some sort of censorship, but it's interesting. So that's like her backstory, kind of. She made a living out of something to get like those $500. Security Carnival. Wow, man, the visuals are so strong in this game.
Finally.
I lost the game. Okay, finally we are safe now.
Thank you very much for your help, Miss Druvis.
You ran a long way into the woods. Are you looking for the girl with orange hair?
Yes.
I see her get rid of the critters and take a dark green Bentley to the northwest. The woods know where the visitors go, leading them astray or to the light. And your friend, she has good fortune.
The exit on the northwest. It's quite close to the Walden on the map.
The Walden? Now I see. You are also here for the storm gathering tonight.
You have cleared all the combats? Yeah, I have. You know, I play like a little bit optimal from like recent gacha games. I like see it's better to skip like ahead so that you there's like a wilderness part in this game, right? And it generates like passive income. If you mimics like that you get it all the upgrades and as early as possible, you get like more in the long run than if you like do it slowly, like by reading the story, unlocking step by step, you know. So I like skipped the story first, unlocked everything, and after I like hit the maximum of the wilderness, I was like, okay, my job is done here. Now go back to, now read the story. And if the story is good enough, you have a reason to stay here. If not, you can leave. So that's why where I am right now. So now I see, you're also here for the storm gathering tonight. It's cool that you have like a backlog here.
What is the storm gathering?
It is a gathering of elite arcanists from all states. Besides, celebrities and frequenters familiar with the barkeeper are also invited. I think there will be the regular druid performances, a banquet that is too noisy, and the announcement of good news.
Do you know what exactly the good news is, Miss Druvus?
My apologies. I am not interested in that. But if you want to know the good news, you might as well take my invitation and take a look.
Invitation?
This is a secret gathering in a
Secret gathering.
It's by invitation only, and a stock coupon of at least $50,000 is
Oh, $50,000. This was a lot of money back then.
Stock? Why does it always have something to do with financial securities?
We had a subscription agreement before, but it was burned by our friend.
That's all right. But you can actually get here with nothing.
You got discount?
Stock prices have reached what looks like a permanently high plateau. Have you heard about this? Nowadays, cash is not used for transactions. The application of Arcanum has made stock exchange surprisingly convenient. The urban agglomerations expand rapidly in the new era, and even the critters have lost their home. Only loans and the infinitely soaring stock market could satisfy such a huge desire.
Stock markets. So this is like the early Bitcoin area. Bitcoin era, okay.
It is similar to the history this apple knows, but sounds a little different.
This is the gift agreement for a $50,000 coupon. If you're still going to the gathering, take it with you.
Okay, can I read it actually? Fairchip stock gift agreement, Wall Street and Walden Investment Selection. Thank you for your attention to the Walden Investment Selection and the supports Tower of the Industry of the United States. The God agreements. Oh gosh, I need to read it silently. Gosh. That's a handful. Okay, seems legit. And it's signed by Truist the Third. And there like something really small written. Like a trap, kind of. Okay. Do not exist any extract or I don't know, any legal of Wall Street manager something. Can't really tell if it's like good or bad.
You're not going?
Thank you for asking, but I do not want to leave the woods for now.
Okay, sign the real name. Vertin.
I am your personal stockbroker. Your grantee application has been received. Application approved. Account updated. Thank you for your support to Blue Chip Stock. The real estate market is on fire today. Now we have customized recommendations for you.
We're good, thank you.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
The exit of the woods is at the end of the road, next to the 3 cypresses. I will leave you here then. May the woods bless you with fortune. And if you see the barkeeper, please send him my best regards.
Lord Forget-Me-Not, you had a good day.
Ah, Lord Forget-Me-Not. I said like the German thing, vergiss mein nicht. Yeah. Lord Forget-Me-Not.
The men I need.
Yeah, I recognize this voice. This was the guy, yeah. So he had connection with Schneider, Truist the Third, and maybe with like Sotheby, yeah. Man, he has drip.
missing a single cutie finger. They are all very interested in the doctrine of the Manus. Soon, they will become your devout desperados. I did my job so perfectly. What rewards will there be for me?
I heard you didn't take care of the redundancies.
I don't really remember. In the mission, there are instructions to kill civilians. Or, say, for you, the arcanists who are not pure-blooded are just worthless. Even if
In hair
we
loss or
are from the
something.
Southern Mafia, we do care about brotherhood. We can't be as ruthless as this storm.
For the special ones, of course, we Manus will make exceptions. Just like now, we're still searching for your missing sister, Schneider.
Thank you for being considerate.
She strolls lazily towards the door.
Marion must be extremely touched if she knows how much you value her.
Mm-hmm.
You were adopted by the Grecos, after all. It's not like you're related to those humans by blood.
Hmm.
No matter what, we are families and have lived together for more than 10 years.
Adopted? Stepsister? Mm-hmm.
Thank you for caring so much about Marian. Although, I think I've never mentioned which sister is missing.
Oh, that was a trap.
Mom, back up. Let's leave tonight.
Okay. There was something, but it's not found. It's waiting to be found. Huh. So I need to clear hard stage in order to see that. Normally, when I play a game, normally I don't clear all the combats. But in this kind of game, since like by Chinese production, it's like there's the story in the game that's combined. So when you proceed with the story, they tell you like step by step, okay, those are like the gameplay mechanics, there's this and that. So it's like not separated, like the tutorial and farming and the story. It's like all connected, which makes sense. But in like in a mobile game, you know, gacha, like the current era, it's like not really convenient, I would say. Because you have like AP, like the activity points. I think in this game they are like called, let me see, cellular activity, yeah. But I say like activity points. They like recharge like by 10 points every hour, kind of. So at the very start they're like full, so you need to like waste them before they get before they like stack, and yeah, you don't recharge at all. So it's like a little bit horrible for like grinders. So it's kinda like, yeah, I'm like forced to like skip, so I can get like unlock everything, get like at the maximum, and then I can finally relax. So I can't like relax from the very start and like go like step by step. I need to like rush through everything, which is like So this game makes like the same mistake as like the other gacha games. But yeah, because I like know of this mistake, I can kinda like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. It's like really rare when there's like a game who knows of this and be like, okay, we're gonna rearrange for you so that you don't need to skip anything. You can just focus on the gameplay, and if you feel ready, play the story. Something like that. But this game is not this one game where it's like really accommodating to the player. It's like one of those games as well. But the story, so far, pretty good. Or at least I haven't like found anything super negative yet that turns me off. But maybe it's the bias of the voice acting, I don't know.
Hello. Please get me Madam Z of the St. Pavlov Foundation Committee.
It's you. What's wrong?
Okay, Z. Z.
I request access to the historical intelligence on the US financial market in 1929, specifically the date of the Wall Street stock market crash and how much arcanum was involved in the methods of stock exchange.
Anything else?
Also, I request sending backup to reinforce us for the storm gathering tonight. Cash or where required.
The date of the 1929 crash, confirmed by primary sources, is Thursday, October 24th, and the decline happened again on the 28th and 29th. Intelligence Division indicates that no arcane forces were involved.
The Manus is changing history, Madam Z.
I'll send you a special team and give you the highest command. Do not make any moves until you figure out the reason why they want to change the history.
Copy that.
Man, the British accent's really heavy.
Just got into some troubles, Regulus.
I'd say sign these documents and that's all for me, right? And then to the office of the Scientific Computing Center.
That's right. Let me show you the way, Regulus.
Oh, that's X.
This is X, our mechanical scientist. He will introduce you to some of our research devices.
Okay. This Z, this X. Okay, makes sense.
Although you're known for your rock and roll, I've heard that you're also interested in human technology.
X is hot.
Oh, I got it. I don't need to introduce myself then. Just call me Captain R.
Captain R.
That's not what our names come from.
Okay.
Follow me, friend from afar. I have a lot of interesting new things to show you. The office is the only branch of the Scientific Computing Center affiliated with the Foundation, so only the paper materials can be shared.
Hey, why'd you stop? I almost hit you.
The introduction of the Scientific Computing Center is over, and your sightseeing tour ends here. Would you like to know something more interesting? For example, the truth of the storm?
What do you know?
Not me, it's we. We're from a secret institution inside the Scientific Computing Center, Institutum Lorenz. We are the ones who invited you to visit the Scientific Computing Center. Although you didn't bring the little thing with you, I believe it's still necessary for us to know each other.
So it seems everyone at the Foundation is an intelligence expert.
We are not part of the Foundation. Not even part of the Scientific Computing Center. Unlike the Manus rioters who attacked you for your little thing. We are only interested in the Arcanists who are curious and inquisitive. Everything else has nothing to do with us. To better understand the storm, Lorenz needs more talented collaborators.
So does the door in front of us lead to your secret base?
For now, yes.
I can't see anything inside.
Man, Regulus without the glasses really looks cute.
Vertin and Sinetto, what are they doing now?
Okay, the origin butterfly. Charge, baby, charge. Yeah, they got like separated. Oh, there are tears? Are there tears?
Dear Freddy, could you make the auto island move faster? Miss Zanetto has something really urgent.
Miss, we cannot speed up anymore. Mr. Carson will be mad if we race in the woods.
Oh, that Sonetto and Sofebi made acquaintance here already, without us. Okay.
Oh, then how long will it take to the Walden?
Probably half an hour.
Oh my, it's too long. We promised Miss Sonetto to find her friends, right? If we keep going slowly, we will miss Miss Vertin. Fine. Freddy, quick. Drink it!
No, don't drink it! Don't drink it! It's a drug!
It's the Bravey Charging Hopping Potion I made this morning. Just drink it.
No, don't! Don't!
What are you... Wait a minute.
Oh man, this looks really nice. It's so, like, it simulates like sitting in here. Strange to become friends suddenly, yeah, I know, right?
This? You're really going to sell your potion?
See? Now you've got a lot more strength, right?
What does strength matter when you drive?
I added the most effective tears of the pure-blooded Karask and the strongest bile acid of the blue lobster.
What does it matter?
Definitely makes you forget the fears and be courageous and excited for 2 whole days without food and drink.
But for car driving, that's not important, Sophie. Think about the when it backfires.
Miss Sotheby, did you feed him a whole bottle of that? It's too dangerous.
Hmm.
Hey, Freshy! We're at the bar already! Don't step on it! Stop! Already! Help! Hit it!
Oh gosh. So, how did Sonetto and Sophie met actually? That's what I wonder.
Oh, it hurts. Miss Sotheby. Miss Sotheby, are you alright?
Where are we? I know we crashed into the back wall of the Walden.
Yes, but it looks like an underground labyrinth.
Whoa! Did we really crash into the back wall of the bar? The auto island. It's stuck in the wall.
Okay, this kind of part doesn't look like a bar. I mean, there's like a lot of gold. There are like some jewels here and there. And seems like a ladder up leads like to more treasure. There are like a lot of shelves and stuff. It seems like a treasure room, not like a bar or something. What is this place?
Freddy! Oh, fortunately you just passed out.
Happy accidents, I would say.
Too bad. This is real bad. If Mr. Carson knows I broke the barkeeper's wall. Oh.
The car is stuck in the wall. We have to find another way out.
No, look at the room, look at the room. Something is not right here.
Let's get out of here quickly. Before Mr. Carson knows it.
Kaspita, the crash just now awakened the critters in the underground.
Let me see what it looks like. Ah, it's a carbuncle that's parasitic on the dust. They all act in groups. Generally speaking, if you see one carbuncle, it means there's a large group of carbuncles around here.
We have to beat them before we leave.
Okay, let's do it. My alchemy will definitely come in handy.
Ah, this is the part, yeah, this is also like a battle part. Sotheby was like not really playable, she was just like, you had like your usual setup, your usual lineup. You have like, there. And she was like in the back, looking like some kind, like a plant who like heals the team and like sometimes AoE attacks enemies. And this was an easy battle, I would say.
Freddy. Leave him to me.
So he was like a shortcut. So now the battle's over. Now you're here. We're back here.
Miss Sotheby, you seem to know the Walden better. Please lead the way.
Sure, no problem. Though it looks different from the bar I imagined,
Mm.
I'll definitely find the right way out.
Please, Help me.
Oh, you got... Yeah, there are like empty bottles next to her. There's blood dripping out of her mouth. So, yeah. What does this say? Veritas serum. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids.
Schneider. It hurts so much.
Who's there?
So she said Schneider's name.
Hmm? Who are you talking to?
I just heard. Is it my mistake? No, it's not.
Oh?
The liquid flowing out of the wall. It's a mixture of human blood and vomitus. This is truth serum.
Ah.
Mr. Netto? Why are you talking to yourself against a wall? If you want to get out soon, follow me!
I will be there right away.
Okay, the voice actor fits Sotheby.
Okay, I already know where to go. Follow Sotheby! Let's go left!
It shouldn't be a mistake. There is a human imprisoned by Arcanum in the speakeasy. I have to report it to the timekeeper as soon as possible.
Hmm. Okay, they do this kind of stuff in the world too. In this kind of timeline. Schneider has her troubles as well. Oh, part 1 is packed. I'm surrounded by distance like a flag. Since the winds that are coming, I stand and must flutter. Yet things below are not still. Stocks celebrate and the prices immolate on the Thursday after when the sun shines as before. Oh gosh, that's so fast.
Thanks for coming to assist.
Where was I? Gold forms the line, reaching a lasting high plateau. I know the storms and I'm excited like the sea. And I spread out and fall to myself and from myself, all alone to the great storm. I'm gonna read carefully again. It reads like something like unalivening, you know, that you're gonna unalive yourself. While the things are like changing in your surroundings. Stocks celebrate and prices emulate, while like things are like inflection and stuff, something. Seems like a song. Yeah. But it has a meaning properly. Like the last lines here, it seems like from myself all alone to the great storm, spread out, fall to myself. So maybe you get lost into things, or you're gonna unalive yourself. One of those things. Yeah, but back to Vertin.
To make you ask Madam Z for help, it must be tough here.
I just don't feel good about this. Hopefully it's my misjudgment. Is everyone in position?
Yes. 8 of the team got the invitation to the gathering. They have entered separately. Others are standing by at every entrance of the speakeasy.
Man, the people, the NPCs you got trip. I like it.
These are the intels we got about the Walden. They're going to hold a live duel show tonight.
And this is the 9029s. But there's so much light here, wow. Never thought it would be that lively. But, you know, when you look like back at the history, there's like, mostly things are like in black and white, right? You don't see like how colorful things were. So there's like interpretation of this kind of timeline. But imagining that looks like this is like, wow, maybe the old times are like not that bad. You know, especially if no smartphone and no YouTube and everything, things that are like distracting you from life. Where you get like addicted, or like TikTok, you know. Good old times. But you only know it's like good time if you're like one of us, like one of the millennials, like people who lived like in the 90s, who were like about in the 90s.
Fighters can win stock in the amount of $1 million, and the betting odds can be from 5 to 1 to 10 to 1.
Fighters?
They are crazy.
Timekeeper, please take this with you.
Hmm.
It's the latest product from the Scientific Computing Center, Heaven Apostle 34-7. They've added the cell sap of the bombard ball to it. Unfold its wing, and it will blast in 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm. A time bomb.
The blast is undirectional. Please watch your position when you use it.
Got it. Let's head down to the Warden now. You follow Apple. Remember to stay low profile.
Apple or boy.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone.
Forgot me not.
All the new immigrants, arcanists, moralities and immoralities, anti-saloon league and democratic progressives, free thinkers and churchgoers.
Man, the voice acting is really good.
Welcome to your eternal home, the Walden.
This voice actor also delivers. But yeah, the money here in the background. Is it falling constantly? Probably it is. Like in the PV, it was like that.
How was it? You seem to be enjoying the last show? The hooch dance girl with the boa constrictor? Well, in that case, next round's Python Suite is all on me. I assure you every Chicagoan loves the YY bourbon. You won't forget its charm. Oh, I guess your eyes are fixed on the charts. Don't worry, my friends. Let's focus on the next duel instead. Trust me, and you'll get the return beyond your craziest imagination.
Ah, so crowded. This Apple's favorite bow tie almost gets lost. Why is the speakeasy so busy? It doesn't look like an illegal place at all.
This is the only speakeasy in the States that has never been given a shakedown. It's said that Forget-Me-Not, owner of the speakeasy, can make a potion drink which is not alcoholic until people drink it.
Okay.
From purchasing raw materials, getting a medical store license, distillating, transporting and selling, and ensuring the security together with gangs. We got nothing on them. It welcomes all the marginals and doles out patronage positions. Through this, the Walden has already cemented itself as the one above all other speakeasies in Chicago.
Did you find out the relationship between Manus Vindicte and him?
No. His document was edited purposely, but we can be sure he is from this era. However, we found that the time he made contact with the politicians was close to the beginning of the unusual boom of the domestic financial market. Since then, you can't talk about arcane stock trading without mentioning the Walden.
All right, my friends.
Oh my gosh. It's just like SHH, but the voice acting is like so many layers. Gosh, it's so good. My gosh. I think like the JP voice acting will be like really good as well, but hearing that kind of quality from like English voice acting here, oh man. I want to know who voice acted that guy.
We're about to have a taste of tonight's appetizer. Let's welcome our fighter of the year. The defender of the undefeated honor of knocking out 10 consecutive arcanists and human challengers.
Okay, one moment. Actually, when it's like a usual live 2D sprite, it doesn't look sus at all. Not at all yabai, but now that I see this, yeah, her intimate parts are like not really covered well. It's just like those kind of bush that like covers it. She has like this coat, and that's about it, you know? But now, it's pretty yabai. You'll see a lot of skin here. Damn, bitch, you dress up like this? but it's pretty good. The art style doesn't make it like look yabai, but when you look at the design, it's like, yeah. But okay, that's the part where you fight in this kind of thing, in this kind of story cut scene, and you set like each character one by one. So instead of playing like team of like 3 fighters, you send them one by one. So you win if you send in like your DPS rather than like a combination of DPS, supporter, and healer. So if you have like Eternity who can like solo everything, yeah, you're like winning. I had like Eternity, so it was like not so difficult.
Then which guest will have the honor to be the challenger of the duel?
$1 million coupon? You get beat the crap out and lie in bed for 2 months. Worth it!
I prefer betting. Maybe I can get a Hamptons villa.
The fate of this challenger, we let the spotlight decide. The spotlight chose you, lady with the top hat.
Oh, virgin.
Shit.
She said the S word. Oh, let's go. Okay, nice. But it doesn't write it out. Nice censorship here.
I give you Schneider, the defending champion of last year, and the timekeeper from St. Pavlov Foundation, Miss Vertin.
Shit, they got our intels too?
I'm going. Don't worry.
And now,
let the duel begin.
Long time no see, Miss Governor.
And now, let the duel begin.
Okay, I skipped that.
It seems my lord would like to see me kill you myself. He has even created such a chance on purpose. Oops, I missed it. Come on, why do you have to waste your life? Are you here to enforce justice of the Foundation? The Foundation obviously has no justice. You don't even dare make the storm public. Turn down my families with ridiculous lies. Is that your so-called justice?
The fragrance of orange blossom on her suddenly opens out in the air. Orange blossom. There was something in the beginning when like Sonetto gave like the hint that like something happens in this timeline.
You've been there. The scent of orange in Sonetto's mission capsule.
Yeah, mission capsule.
You can hijack the hostages outside the parking.
There is no shelter there for me. Then all I can do is to complete the tasks for my lord. Oops, I just lost my focus. I will become serious now.
Wow, I'm gonna raise just on that for whatever.
Okay, this is after the battle has been cleared. Won, basically.
Come on, the champion! I bet all my money on you!
Oh, the Dow rockets to 381.17. Then I add 5,000 more.
Aha! Nice. Nice. Miss Governor, you're much better than I thought. Not like the little punks in the Foundation.
Ah, that's not Vertin. Okay, Vertin got like the time bomb. She got her suitcase, like her Pokeball, kind of. Her Pokemons, but yeah. I actually wonder how does Vertin fight without those kind of in-game mechanics.
Why did you go to the Foundation? Can't the Manus give you what you want?
Of course, it's because we, the ones sifted out by the storm, want to live. The storm is about to fall. Who cares whether the shelter is the eve or the rubble?
What if I say, I can provide you with the shelter?
Her hand holds in the air for a second, yet eventually she decides to point the pistol towards Vertin.
The person who said this to me last time is just sitting behind us watching the game.
Huh? The trend is falling by 31%. Is it me or?
Okay, appetizers. Let me check for a moment. Am I capping in AP? 60 out of 177. Okay, can still continue. In our time. Rattenfänger. The Rattenfänger. But in German it's like Rattenfänger. Kinda. Okay, unnamed poem. Surrounded by imposing barriers. Epics never sing of those about to die. Look up, keep looking up. A broken tile is the only shelter in a tempest. People always knew how they took the wrong path. So they regret the unregrettable nights, laugh at the laughable fools. At the bottom of the cliff, a river always flows. Let's see. This is a good poem. This was a good poem. This one. This is a good poem. And in this reflection there is Schneider, I guess. So that's her hairstyle, this is like her hair ornament, this is like the long coat she wears. She knows she's like on the wrong path. Yeah. So she's aware. Okay, back to it. But I remember this story battle against Forget-Me-Not was like pretty difficult. I had like to restart a lot. Until I really got used to the gameplay of it. I was like, hey, the gameplay is pretty cool. It's pretty fun.
There is no way ahead. It seems to be another dead end.
Huh? Behind this wall, I hear many cheers. This is the exit. It leads to the outside.
There are indeed many voices. Huh? Timekeeper? I seem to hear her voice.
Hey! Anyone here? Help us, please! We're trapped behind the wall!
No, they cannot hear us. Let me blast the wall.
No way! It sounds like a banquet outside, a cheerful one. It would be bad if the rubble hit them. Let me look through the cracks. It seems we are behind the spotlight. The cracks are huge! Why don't I use a corrosive potion to dissolve them so we could move the bricks?
Good idea. Let's start from the middle. We should get out of here as soon as possible. Timekeeper, she definitely needs my help.
So Netta really cares about Vertin. They share past, I think.
from the bottom of my heart.
Another 19% down? What the hell? What are they doing?
Can I get my 5,000 back? No?
Read the room. They're talking to each other. They're not fighting.
Hey, forget me not. Is there something wrong with your chart? Today's not April Fool's.
What's the matter? Seems no one cares about us anymore, Miss Governor. If that is the case, I'll make your arms bleed, my lord. Will the audience be interested then?
Oh, the market's really dropping out of time. To accelerate the history like this, is that for...
Can't you feel the pain? That's really annoying. Next time if I aim at your thigh, will they be more attracted?
Damn it! Is it going to be the downside?
Okay.
I should have sold it. Go to hell.
They even use the F word here. Let's go.
My house. No, my everything. Get my money back. Give it back, you son of a bitch.
Okay, they censored the word, but not the voice line.
Hello? Darling? No, I can explain. It's just...
In Japanese, they would never do that. They would never say something like that. You can only do that in English. It doesn't translate well over the Japanese culture, or like the Chinese one. I even like that, like the Japanese characters in the game, or like En and Lee, they speak also like in their native language, but also like keep the English, you know, like with an accent. So it's like pretty like immersive, really.
What? Everyone is exiting? The trading volume is more than 12 million shares!
Hey, yo, my ass! Who has the cash? You tell me! Who has the cash?
Let me out. I'm in a hurry. I need to go home. I need to go home.
Hilarious. I'm killing people, but nobody gives a damn.
It's too dangerous. Why doesn't Vertin use that blasting bombard ball?
No, not yet. We're fighting up close here. Can't let the bomb give us away.
Fine. Enough fun for me. If I don't kill you, I'm afraid we won't be able to leave tonight. It would be great if I met you and your rubble first, and so we would have not... Forget it. Miss Governor.
Addio. Oh, I've skipped that.
Miss Governor. Addio.
Dazzling spotlights suddenly focus on Vertin Schneider and blind them.
Timekeeper!
Hurried footsteps are coming toward Vertin.
Timekeeper, what's going on? You were bleeding.
I'm fine. Why are you behind the stage? You seem well. Thank goodness.
Come here, quick! And lots of people are arguing there. Oh, careful! You'll be knocked down!
A slow clapping sound comes from the stage away from the fighting ring.
Those behind him are men of the Manus Vindictae.
Oh man. Yeah. I recognize some of those characters I fought, yeah. Especially those with like those weird heads. I don't know this. No, this one was not playable. Yeah. They were like boss characters. Man, they got trip. They got trip. And this window here.
Thank you all for giving this about-to-end world such an unforgettable...
Is this a Frankenstein reference? Why I think these bad people look beautiful, right? If hot, why evil? Man.
Forget me not? I lost all the stocks I bailed from you. How will you make up for it?
A very good question, dear Mr. Thomas. I am here to share good news with you, comparing with which the Dow dropping more than 300 is not worth mentioning. The world you live in, year 1929 of the roaring 20s, is welcoming its finale. And now I invite you to wait quietly for the finale to come.
Are you crazy? Do you know what you're talking?
Casting incantation.
Don't worry, he'll be quiet for a while.
The crowd is no longer noisy. Although the party balloons, the feather decorations, and well-dressed guests still make this place seem like a cheerful banquet, the whole room is filled with absolute silence. Silence named fear. Okay. Normally I say like show don't tell, but this kind of monologue, this kind of third person storytelling, this was pretty good writing. I give you that. This was pretty good. I think it's gonna be an anime that's gonna be like a narrator and be like and then yeah, and this was called fear, something like that. There must be a narrator or something. I see.
Hello? Oh, the Dow closed at 2:30:07. I see. That's it, my friends. Wall Street has collapsed. And the storm...
But you know, I say like show don't tell because like they use the medium of like this kind of visual novel, you know. They have like those live 2D, they have the voice lines, they have the music, they have like the BG, you know. They have like the opportunity to use like the whole amount of like show don't tell method. But actually they mix like some kind of like narrator kind of storytelling in there via the dialogue box. But I kinda do like 90% that, 10% the other thing. So I guess it's okay. But I prefer like if they do like the 100% visual thingy. But in this case, okay, this was deserved. This was good.
has finally come. At first, it's a drop of rain you can barely see. From the drain, from the bottom of rubber shoes, from the milk about to be dumped, they become an unknown pond. Then the pond becomes the raindrop. It leaves the ground without hesitation, as if trying to get rid of a pernicious habit.
Man, I could listen to this guy forever. Gosh.
A pernicious habit of this era and society. What I said caused uproar in the crowd. And that habit will only grow, like a mutation haunting every living body. In the 60s, it crashed people into absurd cartoons. In the 90s, it turns our veins into cables.
Is he for the future? The storm has finally come here. He knows about the storm as well.
At last, all the absurdities will transform into a storm, and eventually cleanse the world. Only the people who weren't sifted out have the right to reverse with us. These are the details that couldn't be revealed to the public. Our official, Miss Vertin, you must be familiar with it, right? You know this better than anyone else. The countdown to the sifting has already begun.
24 hours?
Correct.
Or 24 minutes?
Got the answer.
Hey yo, gosh. The Eye of the Storm. A letter with black mucus. Chaos begins where the butterfly flutters its wings. Institutum Lawrence. Founded after the storm, Institutum Lawrence is a mysterious organization hidden within but independent of the labless Scientific Computing Center. Its primary area of the research is the chaos energy of Arcanum. Its members distrust the tech of human civilization and would rather discard them. They are active in various sites of arcane phenomena, secretly searching for the original butterfly. While all of its members' whereabouts remain unknown, Lawrence still has branches all over the world. Our Vanguard squad has fought the investigators several times, yet we still haven't found a way into any of their branches. Lawrence. Chaos begins where the butterfly flutters its wings. So, an evil organization kind of, like some antagonists kind of? More like antagonists? With their own goals? Distrust the tech of human civilization would rather discard them. 1810.
That's all for what we know about the storm. What our Institutum does is to catch in advance any time, event, or place that may cause the storm. For ourselves, we call it chaotic energy. According to the latest research materials, we infer that the storm that could reverse the world was caused by the original butterfly, flapping its wings in the ancient time.
It was caused by the original butterfly. Okay, this has a connection with this kind of, yeah, hint before I started the episode.
The ancient time, you said? Is that the oldest of the oldest? Well, the time with no record.
I'm afraid it is. The butterfly created the prototype for the prehistoric chaotic energy, which became active and unstable through years of accumulation and evolution. Someone took advantage of its instability and created this storm that could reverse the world.
So the circles on your map, are they the markings of where the storm may occur this time?
Okay, what's interesting here? Our regular CG sprite. She's not wearing the backpack correctly. So it's like on the right hem while she's like carrying it with the left arm. So it's always like hanging out. The backpack is like open. It's not like the best way to carry it, young girl. Apple, please educate her. Correct her.
And the mark closest to us is now flashing with a red warning light.
But okay, back to the lore. So the butterfly has something to do with the chaotic energy and like causing the storm. Someone takes advantage of it. And he has like a map with circles with like markings where the storm may occur.
Yes, because it's in the eye of the storm. In the Walden in Chicago, where your friends are now. Let us wish her the best of luck.
Okay. Okay, makes sense that the boss battle was like here.
I finally got the answer.
Vertin is separated from Sonetto. Yeah. Oh man. It's a rough battle.
Community conflicts, turbulent history, new technology, all of these may lead to the storm.
Using history to expect. Okay. Using history to, yeah. All these may lead to the storm. So, if taking the history as reference, like this massacre for example, in 1929, this is like where a storm appears in this game. I lost the game. But yeah, okay.
Since the last day of 1999, the world started to get reversed by the storm, one after another. Which past do you want to return? 50 years ago? A century ago? Or...
The past with the right order, of course. Well, I didn't expect a human lackey to understand what the right order is. Friends of the Walden all along, there is not much time for us. Ask yourselves, who will enlighten you of the impending doom but we, Manus Vindictae? The last 24 hours in your life, how are you going to spend them? To cry for your no longer valuable property? Lie to yourself that all this is not true? Or to take our mission to rebuild the world, extend your lives until you see the birth of a new order?
If you ask me what I'm gonna do with my 24 hours, last 24 hours, I would live it like usual. I would live it like usual. If I know I can't reverse it, you know, I'm just gonna live like usual. When I go sleep, game over. Good enough.
Put on the mask, and I won't get sifted out by the storm?
We will assure the safety of every one of us.
Please do not lie. You actually detained a human in your secret room.
Yeah. That one woman with like the Veritas serum, truth serum, you know. I know, yeah. So the stepsister of...
mission to join us Manus is these government lackeys who hide the truth of the storm from you. Take them down.
There was a part where like Schneider joins the battle. Yeah.
Are you really joining this insurgent organization? He's using your fears.
Miss Sonetto, we are scared, but we are free. You know what I'm talking about.
The rioters are here. Be careful. There are so many of them.
Where are my bodyguards?
Miss Sotheby, we're here. We'll have you surrounded. Please stay inside.
Yo, Agent 47? Hitman? Oh my god. Those designs are so good. The design is not good, but the art style, man. Looks so badass. Her bodyguards.
Mr. Carson lied to me. Fine. It's time to show the power of our manor. Mr. Nesso, we are here to help.
Manor.
Everyone else come with me. Let's break out. We've been waiting for this moment. Let's go.
Don't hurt the innocents. Focus on the manners. Okay, this is where the battle starts. No, to be continued. So this is where the episode ends. Underground Labyrinth. 50 minutes after. The same day. Valentine's Day. A vortex inside the bar is whirling. A vortex full of compressed lips, dull eyes, and irrational words.
I'm going home.
The speakeasy is shaking.
Let me out of here. I don't want any gathering. Screw the money. I'm leaving here, you lunatics.
The walls are twisting.
The door. Where's the door? The window. Did I go crazy too?
It's too dangerous outside. Without our masks, you'll soon get infected with the pernicious habits of the era and be sifted out by the storm.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, they blurred out that word.
I can never repay the debt in my lifetime. Let me go before I go insane. You are the government. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm begging you, help us.
Don't be afraid. We will definitely... Timekeeper.
They've reconstructed the building. All the exits are blocked.
We got 2 civilians hurt already. There are so many mass civilians among our enemies. The next battle will be harder.
We can't keep fighting like this. We need to find a way out.
Way out? Oh! Sotheby has got an idea! Everyone, follow me! The exit is just behind the spotlight on the stage. Hurry up! Don't be left behind!
Oh, that one car that's stuck in the wall. Where Freddy crashed into it.
We'll protect everyone on both sides. Hey, stay close if you want to live. Me!
The hidden path they just made. That may work.
Yeah.
Leave 4 behind for the team. Everyone else move. Don't get caught.
Copy that.
Why would they go underground? There isn't even a window. It gets easier. Think of the time. She'll be back soon.
Underground.
Huh? Why is it quite different from before? Was the wall in this color just now? I think there was a turn at the end. Is it because of the Great Arcanum?
Oh, her eyes were like shining for a moment.
We've made an underground labyrinth in the speakeasy. The end of the labyrinth. What will that be?
Timekeeper, Sotheby and I have explored here for a while. The overall area of the secret chamber is not too big, but many obstacles here can move. It's easy to get lost. I had drawn a map before, and the exit is very close in this direction. As long as it's near the outer wall of the speakeasy, we will be able to break through.
Right. Mr. Netto is exceptional.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Yes. Follow the light. Do not make any noise. I'll meet you soon. I'll go get Marian. I think I can find her. She must still be here.
Is Schneider casting an arcane skill? She's near us. But why can I sense that?
Timekeeper, do you have any questions about the plan?
No, it's nothing. You make the call. There will be many unexpected dangers in the labyrinth. We need to move carefully.
Okay. And that concludes the arc. You fight like against Forget-Me-Not and his the others. Looking backwards. I think like after I read that, I'm gonna conclude the stream. And the rest I'm gonna continue in the next stream. I don't know when, but man, there's like a lot. Actually not a lot. I'm like maybe like 25% through everything. But yeah, gonna check that out. And then I will quit it here.
Not many forks ahead. We're getting closer to the outer wall.
Yes, I heard the sounds of the street.
Miss Sotheby, did you get hurt? We didn't know there were so many ambushes.
No worries. You carry Freddy. And clean up the potion on his mouth.
We gathered much intelligence this time. When we get out of here, I will write a report. Oh, and Timekeeper, there is another person. I heard someone asking for help around here. There was also remnants of potion there. I want to help her get out.
Can you find her position?
Let me think. It should be around the wall, in front of the critter lair. At the end of this corner, turn right.
Mia sorella. It's Schneider. Call my name. Don't you remember me? It's Schneider. I'll get you out right now. Back to our citrus orchard in Sicily.
Okay, she's Italian, really. Oh my gosh.
Shh, be quiet. We will be back home soon.
The accent's really heavy, man. I like it. I like it.
You chased us here. It is you. You are abusing this girl. Evil murderer. I must stop you.
Soneto, you got it wrong. No.
Don't piss me off. Sparisci.
Soneto's arcane skill rushes towards Schneider. I like what she used to cast. This one is like a blade made of anger. The girl falls down from Schneider's back. She opens her eyes and rushes to Vertin in panic.
No! I'm not Arcanist! I'm not Arcanist! I'm not Arcanist! I won't pretend to be an Arcanist! I can't drink anymore!
We're here to help. Stay calm, miss.
She seems to have lost her mind. Despite what others say, she just keeps repeating the same incomprehensible words, hands grasping the one in front of her.
Let go!
Mia sorella, don't be like this. You are safe now. What the hell did they force you to eat?
Oh man, Schneider looks so in pain. She really cares about that girl.
You are her sister.
It's fine.
She took the truth serum. I have memorized the formula. The feel and smell of the liquid could confirm it. Let her lie on her back. Right arm high. I will conduct first aid and get her to vomit up the potion.
Okay, be quick.
The coming sound of footsteps seems more and more oppressive to those who are stranded by this labyrinth. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh man, this battle was hard. With my under-leveled crew. But I was able to like win against that with like the right strategy. But man, the gameplay was really fun. The whipping sound of fights echoes in the corridor. It is followed by countless footsteps, which implies danger that approaches like a swarm of greedy insects.
Oh, we got company. We need to get out of here fast.
Schneider stands up.
Stay focused. Forget the rest.
Don't worry. Leave it to me. Just a little more time. She will spit it out.
Someone walks towards them, leisurely out of the dark. Her arcane skills has to stride every inch of the corridor as she approaches.
Waffles, the new enemies are not something we can deal with.
Everyone, I found the exit. This is where we crashed into. As long as we push out the auto island, we can escape from here.
Everyone, start pushing now. We have to get out of here.
As the enemy approaches from the distance, a group of men in black rush out from another corner. Oh man, the music goes hard here. The music goes hard here. Yeah, it's good enough. They look around, panic-stricken, and eventually their eyes fall on Schneider.
Is it here? Is the exit here? Boss, what should we do?
Here you are. The exit is here.
Man, that's the clearest voice. That's the clearest voice I ever heard from her.
Push the car.
You guys, push the hood. Keep pushing. On my mark. Ready, push. Ready, push.
Oh, I'm sorry. My auto island is too strong. It's not moving at all. Oh, I'm running out of strength. Oh.
Mr. Apple! The Heaven Apostle!
Ow! Please move out the way. This is very dangerous.
RGB Apple.
3 rounds left, and right. Open the wing. Put on the wheel. Stay away from the car. The car is blasted to the street. Get out of the hole while you can. This wall is about to collapse.
Run! I can hold a little longer.
4, 5, 6. Quick! We're all out! Just you!
Timekeeper! The wall is falling down.
Sorry. Please, don't run away.
Yo, is this true? Is the third? She has the mask on, but it's her voice, and she got like that kind of those plans here. In the blink of an eye, she's now standing in front of him. And yeah, also like when you fight against when you fight here in the story section, you kinda like recognize, hey, that's the same ultimate Deruvus like used. Plant-based enemy. So you have like more advantage if you use like beast type attribute against here. I had like only tenants and then like Schneider who'd like join the fight. My lineup was still like Eternity and Sonetto, so they were like really weak to the attacks, but it was like my best bet. Why do they like to wear masks? Can they see anything when walking? I don't know, but it looks cool. It looks cool, and I think that's all that matters. The functionality of like wearing those kind of helmets, masks, you know, it's not like about looking cool and stuff, I would say. It's like about protection. When like things are like chaotic, like especially in a war, you know, you need like protection on your head. Like one random hit against your head and you're like dead, you know? So you need like helmets kind of. But if it's like one-on-one, like in a arena fight, actually it might be better to not wear a full helmet. It's like in a war or like some kind of dungeon, you know, like it's better safe to be than sorry, you know. You're not like always having like your eyes on your back. You can get like ambushed, one hit at the head, you're dead. A helmet can prevent that. I say that as like as I played like a lot of dark fantasy games, you know. And I'm like a HEMA, I love like HEMA, like historical European martial arts kind of. So helmet is like pretty bastard. Okay. Judging from her speed of approaching, the range of her arcane skill, it won't make any difference even if all of them manage to escape from the bar. Only 4 are left inside the wall. Sonetto is trying hard to maintain balance at the exit while carrying Marion on her back.
Timekeeper! Timekeeper!
You are Schneider, right? Did I get away?
Actually, that looks familiar.
Yes. You made it. You are free now.
Go. Run freely. Leave the rest to me.
When is Schneider gonna be playable? Gosh, I like her now. This was like some character development here. Yeah. Oh god. The next moment the wall has collapsed, blocking the only way out. Okay, and here's the gameplay part. But I already cleared it, so it will be skipped, I guess.
Surprisingly, there's a day to fight side by side with you, Miss Governor.
Let's see what a good match we are.
We win or we die. Yeah. Yeah, it's Juris the Third.
It's you.
Yeah, after the battle is won. Nothing left anymore. I still have like technically those episodes here. This part. So this is prologue. This is part 1, and then there's part 2, 3, and 4. But man, I streamed like for more than 3 hours. So obviously I played like a different game before, did like a story there for like maybe 30 minutes. But man, this is like one part. This was a lot. So it takes you a long time to get that far. But yeah, there's like some kind of plot twist. Actually, you know, like during the battle. But still there are like a lot of questions, but I think like it's like up to the player to find out during this while playing the story. So there's like a second episode, there are like some question marks. Let me see. Did I miss out on the hints? Thank you for today. I'm going to bed. See you next time. Hey, thank you for watching. I wish you a good night. And with that I will like conclude it for now as well. So for the people out there, I wish you a nice rest of the day, evening, good night, whatever time zone you are, and bye bye.